50 years ago, in 1973 at Edinburgh, the West Indies and England played their first ODI match. Now we are halfway through match number 103. At the halfway stage, England, having won the toss and decided to bat, they made 325 all out of the very final delivery of their innings. This is the 46th ODI being played in the Caribbean between the two teams, and it is being played at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua, the homeland of the great batsman. Harry Brook top scorer for England with 71 from 72 deliveries. He was supported by Phil Saul, who made 45, Zach Crawley, who made 48, and Sam Curran, who made 38. He was the only batsman to have passed 50, as it was a total team effort that got England up to 225 all out of their 50 overs. Bowling for the West Indies, Gudakesh Moti took 2 for 49, Romario Shepherd 2 for 77, O'Shane Thomas 2 for 57. They were the only bowlers to get more than 1 wicket, as there was 2 run out in the England innings. So scores so far in the match, as we are at the innings break. Sorry. England are made 325 all out of their 50 overs with Harry Brook top scoring. Earlier today, England won the toss and decided to take first strike. The West Indies play in 11 then, which many of us would consider to be no surprise, was Brandon King, Alec Atanase, Casey Carty, Shea Hope, Shimron Etmire, Shafane Rutherford, Romario Shepherd, Yannick Carrier, Alzara Joseph, Gudakesh Moti, and O'Shane Thomas. The England playing 11 was Will Jack, Phil Saul, Zach Crawley, Ben Duckett, Harry Brook, Jos Butler, the captain, who continues to struggle, as once again today he failed. Lima Livingston, Sam Curran, Brendan Carson, Riyad Ahmed, and Gus Atkinson. Those were the 2 playing 11. And at the halfway stage, England is 325 all out of their 50 overs. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. At this time, I'm joined by Bobby Brown, who was here with us earlier today.
Hold on 1 second.
Bobby, what is your feedback on this total that was made
1 second.
by England? We lost Bobby there. We are not getting any video. Bobby, are you hearing me? So 325 all out. Just before Bobby comes on and I take your comment, I'm not hearing you, Bobby. Bobby, I'm not hearing you any at all. So let me, before I take your comments, and I will come into your comments shortly because the break is not very long and they will be coming out back probably in the next 10 minutes or so. Are you hearing me now, Bobby?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you, Bobby.
You're not hearing me?
Hello?
Hey.
I'm not hearing you. So 325. While Bobby sort out the audio, let me go through the other match that the West Indies is involved in at this moment. The West Indies Academy, having made 326 all out yesterday, with Kevlin Anderson getting 125, the last man out this morning, and Naeem Young making 80. Tom Mayers both took 5 for 64 from 24.5 overs. What was interesting in that Ireland innings that I was impressed about, Bobby, are you hearing me now?
I can hear you.
Are you hearing me now, Bobby?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm not hearing you, though. I'm not hearing you, but I saw your mouth moving, but I'm not hearing you.
But I can hear you.
So while Bobby sort out the audio, let me just go through this West Indies Academy innings. Tom Mayers, 5 for 64 from 24.5 overs. Bobby?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Bobby. And so it's very interesting that 3 of the Ireland bowlers bowled 20 overs on the first day, which was yesterday, Saturday. 3 of them. No West Indian bowlers are bowling 20 overs in a day. And although we are beating this island team so much, our youngsters are beating them so much, these are some of the reasons why in 5 years' time, the West Indies cannot beat this same Ireland team, because they continue to work harder than us. When our youngsters bowl 17 and 18 overs, there's complaint that they are being overworked. In my opinion, nonsense. We saw yesterday where 3 islands bowler bowl more than 20 overs in a day's play. Are you hearing me now, Bobby?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Still not hearing you. I don't know what's wrong with your audio.
Oh, hold on.
Are you hearing me, Bobby?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Your mouth is moving, but you are not hearing it. I don't know why. So the score in that match is that at this stage, when I last checked, it could have changed, but when I last checked before I came on here, West Indies Academy 326, Kevlin Anderson 25, Naeem Young 80, Tom Mears. And just to go through, now there are 2 other results in cricket that happened last night, and why I choose to go through these results, it is significant for West Indies women team, because just like the men team, the World Cup qualification started already. And when you see New Zealand losing to Pakistan, New Zealand lost to Pakistan last night comfortable by 7 wickets. And also South Africa was beaten by Bangladesh by 13 runs. Those results are significant, as only the top 5 women team will qualify. So Cricket West Indies and the women team needs to get going. Bobby, you hearing me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Still not hearing you. You want to log off and come back on and see, because I'm still not hearing you. I don't know why. I just don't know why I'm not hearing you, Bobby. I'm not hearing you. I don't know why. So please try and log and come back on and let me see, because I'm not hearing you any at all. I'm not hearing you any at all, Bobby. So he's logging off again. So the score in the match that we are watching now, as I said, England, as you know, England made 325 all out. Is that a competitive score? I'm going to take your comments now, and you tell me, do you think that, well, anything over 300 is going to be competitive? But is it par? Is it too much for the West Indies, or we are going to get these runs? Let's hear your comments now. Merrick, how are you? Good afternoon. Greetings to the forum once more. Greetings, sir. Mr. Casanova, afternoon and happy Sunday. Same to you, sir. Freddie, excellent summary of the match. Thank you, Freddie. Mr. Casanova is saying that our playing 11 is my final 11. Yes, Mr. Casanova, you did said so. I was one of the few persons that got it wrong, because I have Cajun Utley instead of Ekmeyer. But most of us have it right. Most of you have it right. You hear me now, sir?
I can hear you.
Bobby, good afternoon. What's wrong with Bobby Otto? Jay Glasgow, we are hearing Bobby. You're hearing Bobby? So why am I not hearing him? Bobby, they said they are hearing you. Why am I not hearing you? Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear. Thank you, Jay Glasgow. Actually, it was my fault. The volume was turned down, Bobby. Sorry about that. I'm hearing you loud and clear. Thank you, Jay Glasgow, for telling me that, so that I start checking my audio. Bobby, what is your view on this 325?
I think it's 40 runs too much. I think we gave away probably 40 to 50 runs too much. You know, sloppy fielding, dropping catches. The bowlers got a little bit, they weren't disciplined as much in the end with the tail enders.
Okay. I think that the tail enders, especially Sam Curran, was allowed to make too many runs. Thomas continued to bowl in the era that Curran loves it, and he should have adjusted quicker. Although he ended up getting two for 54, which and overall was not a bad effort, but I agree with you that the tail enders were able to get away with it. Bobby, the question I'm asking you, go ahead.
Yeah, I think with O'Shane is, I think he was the best bowler, and he probably got a little bit frustrated that he wasn't getting any wickets. So he went for those wicket balls, and Sam Curran was able to get them away.
Okay, thank you. Too much, but I think we'll get it. So Jay's saying that it's too much, but he think that we'll get it. But Jay, my response to that, if we get it, it is not too much, because the other team is playing. So it wouldn't be too much if we get it, And Mr. Casanova is saying that 325 is a lot for us, but let's wait and see. Anything over 325, anything over 320 is going to be competitive, Bobby.
Yes. I think the key here, we have to try bat through the power play. Don't give away any wickets in the power play.
Yes, so Lou Prudent is saying that he's agreeing with your assessment of the bowling to the tail enders. So Lou Prudent is agreeing with you, Bobby. Well said, and it's good to know that he is agreeing with you. You said that Thomas was our best bowler up to the last over, or the last 3 overs.
I think his last spell, up to his last spell.
Yes, because he conceded 30 runs off his last 3 overs. You believe that he was going wicket hunting? Why that happened?
I believe that. I believe when he looked and he saw that it was tailenders, his lights start to come on, and he tried to take those wickets.
Okay. All right. That the fair assessment. Mr. Casanova is saying that we need at least 2 centuries, but this is Lou Prudent is saying. Additionally, I have a problem with the so-called swag cricketers and this team who are not able to field properly. David Gower called it truthfully, too much of the comical feeling. What is your response to the feeling? Because we did bowl fairly well, especially up front. We saw Moti dropping catch, another catch drop at first slip. I remember Brandon King alone one just to pass below under him and so on. How do you assess our feeling here, Bobby?
Yeah, the feeling was horrendous today. And I feel like, fielding win your matches. Yep. And if we lose today, it could have been because of the fielding. We did not feel well.
Yes, we did not feel well. And the important thing about fielding, you are there to help the bowlers to get wicket and to put pressure on the opposition batsmen. As a fielding team, that's what you need to do. Put pressure on the opposition batsmen and help the bowlers to get wickets. That is very, very important. And we never saw that today. There was a number of errors. And if Moti had taken that catch of Zach Crawley, who to tell? We probably would have been chasing on the 250 or the one at first slip. Who was it at first slip? Athanaze?
I think that was that. To me, that King one was very tough for King, and King is not the best of fielders. Maybe if that was Fabian Allen or Hayden was Junior or somebody, they could have taken that. But that was a very tough catch.
Yeah, Jay saying that we need a start just like what England have. That would be lovely if we get a start just like what England have. But what we need to ensure is that we do not lose. We would prefer we don't lose any wickets in the power play, but if we do, not more than one, the most 2. That is key, because even if at the end of the power play we are even 40 or 50 for 1, we are still in the game. But if we are 90 for 4 at the end of the power play, we will have struggled making that 325. I once again, it seems like as soon as I come on commentary, I'm having some buffering here again. And the last time I saw, the fielders were coming out, so they may well have started, but I'm having some buffering here.
Yes, it's 2 for the loss, and non-Athanaze just got 2.
Yes, so 2. That's very good. So 2 without loss. So the West Indies 2 without loss. We cannot, Mr. Casanova is saying that we cannot soak up too many dot balls, and that is true. It's going to be key. So it's not only the 4s and the 6s, but this is hard running now, and this is going to test our fitness, Bobby. This response will definitely test our fitness.
Definitely.
Mr. Casanova agreeing with you. Thomas was our best bowler, then Moti and Joseph. So the score now moves up to what? Three without loss. So 326 needed to win. It was Brandon King. Caris is saying, that is the best I've ever seen O'Shane Thomas bowl in an international game. His pace was down, but it meant better control. With time, hopefully, he plays more, gets even fitter, and keeps bowling good. We all agree. As Athanaze threw that one into the covers, there is no run. The score remains 2 without loss as West Indies looking to get 326 to win. Bobby, do you think we can get this score?
We can get it. I definitely think we can get it. We have the batters capable of getting it.
Yes. Okay, very, very interesting. Very interesting. We have the batters capable of getting it. Nice. Is this the best you have ever seen O'Shane Thomas bowl?
Yes, the best, especially his first 7 overs. He did not bowl too many excess. I don't even think I see him bowl a short ball, and he was hovering around that test match length where I always said that's where I want him to be.
Yeah, okay. This watch along look like it's not going to work today, Bobby. It's definitely look like I don't know what is happening to me here. I've seen it. So it's 2 without loss I'm seeing right at this moment, and the screen has froze at 2 without loss, and so I don't know what's happening here right now. But yes, it's still 2 without loss. Sam Curran is in his first over. In his first over.
Okay.
After 5 deliveries, 5 deliveries gone. There's still 2 without loss. I'm seeing the 6th delivery, the final delivery of the over is coming up. So let's watch this final delivery. As finally, I'm getting some action on the screen. And yes, lovely shot that by Athanaze, and he hit it. What a wonderful shot. And this is the type of start we really need, Bobby. What do you say about that shot, Bobby?
Yeah, I mean, he put away the free hit nicely.
Yes. Well played by Athanaze. It was a lovely shot indeed. And so Michael Douglas is just confirming what we said, that it was definitely a poor fielding display. We have not played any international cricket since September. Was it early September or late?
September.
Early September. We have not played any international cricket. And although we played the Super 50, was it that we were just not sharp enough because of a lack of match fitness? And come the second match on Wednesday, you'd see a fitter team fielding on Wednesday. Do you think so?
I hope so. I hope so, because if we can improve on our fielding, we can improve on our, our overall status on the game and where we're at right now.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Casanova, and I was about to ask that question because he got 5 wickets in an ODI match against India. So you think that Bobby, you think that this performance today was better than that performance when he got the 5 wickets against India in the ODI?
I cannot remember that game, but I remember he bowled. Was that against Pakistan in the World Cup?
Yes. At the end of the over, though, at end of over number 1, West Indies are 11 without loss. Athanaze is on 10, and King is yet to face strike. So Curran first over going for 11 runs. Good start, Bobby.
Yeah, very good start. But back to O'Shane. I mean, even if this is not the best, but this is definitely up there. Especially with him being out of the game for what, a year, 18 months.
Yes.
So he definitely looks good.
He definitely looks good. Yes, that is so. That is so true. He looks good. He is down on pace, as someone said. But the good thing about it, he was being accurate, and that's that's the most you could really ask for.
Yeah, I mean, when you're capable of bowling 150, maybe if you're down 142, that is still quick.
Yes. So Gus Atkinson, the left arm, I think he's a left arm pacer. He's going to start from the other end. He was at the World Cup.
Yeah.
And yes, you have played 7 matches so far for England, and he's not somebody who gets a lot of wickets. In his 7 matches so far, he has gotten only 5 wickets. So hopefully that will continue today as we watch there now. So the score now pushed up now to 13 without loss.
Ooh.
After 1.3 overs, 13 without loss. I'm having a challenge here. This is very challenging. Very, very challenging. What's the score now, Bobby?
It's 17 without loss. You know, beautiful shot through the covers by Brandon King. You know, that's how we can play. We can be aggressive without being risky with shots like that.
That's it. High percentage shots. We need to have high percentage shots. So 17 without loss. And please remember, I know we are not at our very best, but please remember to slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Remember, it's free to subscribe. Getting some feed here now, but it's way behind here. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I just don't understand what's going on here. You know, oh my God. 17 without loss. I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, 17 without loss after 2.
After good 2 overs.
Yes.
Sure. Jano, I don't understand what I don't understand. I don't understand the issue here. 17 without loss after 2 overs. Please slash a like on the video. And hopefully we can rectify the situation. The situation quite quickly. I'm trying my best to rectify the situation here because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the cricket. I'm watching the cricket from 2 different channels and I'm not seeing any. I have a backup. I make sure I have a backup. And both of them are buffering. I wonder if I should turn off one because maybe
the internet.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the situation. I should probably turn off one and see and get rid of the backup.
Yeah, well taken gift by Athenaeus.
Yes.
Clip Sam Curran down the leg side for 4 runs.
So the score moves up now to 21 without loss. And this is a good start. This is a good start by the West Indies, you know, looking to get 325 to win. Good start. So you just flick that one fine for 4. Good shot. Yes, Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's early days, but I think this should be the partnership, the opening partnership we're looking at.
Yes. So,
because I know Myers is gone, but Myers has been averaging in the teens all year. So, you know, maybe if Myers come back, he has to be a lower order all-rounder or something.
So Athenaeus is trying to flick that one. It brushes the pad, although they appeal, but I think it comes off the pad.
Yes.
Yes. You know, that one was definitely off the pad. I just oh boy, what a day this is. It's unbelievable. The screen is buffering again. I just can't understand what's going on here. It's like I must do this watch along. So let me read some of the comments in the comment section and see. Sri Lanka is saying that Sri Lanka in Sri Lanka, not India. Okay, thank you for that reminder. He beat up Sri Lanka, then 2 in Sri Lanka. Michael Douglas is saying nothing to do with match fitness. These guys always look too lazy in the field. Michael, I just think they're not fit enough. The laziness that you see in the field is the laziness even when they are training. So they are not prepared to get up that fitness. Right, Bobby?
That's correct. Because I remember a ball where Moti bowled the ball, and he was trying to peel back the ball, and Shepherd just stand up and didn't back up Moti, and the players get the 1 run. And
Yeah.
you watch teams like New Zealand, 4 guys that chase down 1 ball.
Interestingly, even last night in the women match, even when you know that the ball was going into the boundary, the fielders were still chasing it. The New Zealand fielders, 21 without loss, we're in over number 3. And Michael Douglas is saying that some of these guys always look. Oh, I read that one already. Michael Davis, welcome to the show. How are you? Good afternoon, host. Big up yourself, Bobby. Which 11 is playing? Just got a chance to be tuning in. So the 11, I'm going to tell you the 11. The 11 is King at an ace. Carty is expected at 3. Ope at 4. Etmai at 5. At 6 will be Rutherford. Shepherd will be 7. And then you have Carrier, Moti, Joseph, and Thomas. That's the 11.
Tell Sam Curran don't bowl there to Athens.
What I'm seeing on my screen is 21 for 1. That's what I'm seeing on my screen. But now, I'm seeing now 25 without loss. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm 25 without loss. That's what I'm seeing now on my screen. Yes, that was a full delivery. Yes, it was full from Curran, and he drives it, through square. That was a good drive. Oh, lovely shot. Indeed, that was a nice shot, Bobby.
I love it. I love it. This is the batting I want to see. I don't want to see this big hoiking in the air every minute. You don't have to do that to get runs.
So Mr. Casanova says he's watching it on Rush Sport. Okay, good. Thank you, Mr. Casanova. 25 without loss. Michael Davis, welcome to the show. I'm here in Baltimore. What app can I watch the game on? So ESPN Plus, I was watching it on Bing Sport, and then I'm watching it on also this other app that named Live Cricket TV. But apparently both of them giving me trouble, but Bobby is watching it on ESPN.
On ESPN. Yeah.
Yeah. So
and maybe some persons can try on Facebook. Some people are always showing it on Facebook. I don't know how they do it.
Okay.
Sometimes you will see those matches on Facebook. You go on the video section and just type in West Indies versus England live. Maybe it will be there.
Yeah. Down the leg side by Atkins, so the score moves up to 26 without loss in over number 3. Arjun Sharma is saying one more proper father needs to be in the team along with Joseph and Thomas. Romario is not a 10 over bowler. Is he making a good point there, Bobby?
I would have maybe a year ago, but since South Africa, Romario has looked good. He looks a bit rusty now. I don't know why, but he looks like he was coming off age. We do have another Joseph coming up, and I like this young man named Isaiah Thorne. So
yes, I love Thorne too, and Joseph. In my opinion, and I've said it, Joseph has the potential to be the next great West Indies fast bowler after Walsh and Ambrose. He has the potential to surpass them, but I don't want to put it there right now. I hope that he does not get misled, though. Yeah. 26 without loss. Mr. Casanova is saying most of our players are in the 20s to be so unfit and lazy. That is so true. I remember talking about player power. And the situation with even Dawich is shocking. It's a player power again. It's player power while Darish leave the camp, Andre and Bobby. So that is shocking. Yes.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yes, man. Casey Carty. Casey Carty and Brandon King always too casual in the field. Michael Douglas, I don't quite sure about Casey Carty. Casey Carty always...
Yeah, I mean, I think I can see where Casey Carty, what he's saying about Casey Carty. Even though he's an excellent fielder, sometimes he just looks too casual because the ball that run under his feet, a simple one. You know, they teach you long barrier, short barrier. Get something behind the ball.
Yeah,
Or watch the ball. It was no pressure on you. It was no pressure on Carty to let that one go.
Yes. So 26 without loss. That's what I'm seeing on my screen after 3.4 overs. That one he drives outside the half stump and misses, and it goes through to the keeper. That was Brandon King. But I know King have this languid style about him, which sometimes come across as lazy, but I don't think he's lazy. And persons will always be upset with those individuals. Just like, what's the guy that played forward for Manchester United name? You know, he's just that one of those persons. I just think he should.
Marshall. Anthony Marshall, yeah, he looks.
Marshall. You know,
yeah, King. Yeah, King just looks like he's just chilling.
Yeah, you know, if I'm playing on a football team, I don't think I'll pass the ball to give Marshall.
Yeah,
you know?
I want to see you running and fighting, you know, calling but yeah, King just always looks like he's just too relaxed.
Yes. So Master Casanova is saying Isa Thorn, ISIA. I think there's no H on it.
Yeah,
no Thorn passes the eye test currently. He looks good. You know, he will be at the Under-19 World Cup. He was on the Under-19 team that toured Sri Lanka earlier this year. And so he's expected to be at the Under-19 World Cup. Okay, thanks. Your host, I am loving the start of that King Athanaze has given us so far. Hopefully, they can continue in that same vein. If we could get 100 without losing a wicket, we are in for a good game. This pitch looked to be a good pitch, 30 without loss. Athanaze is on 23, King is on 5. It looked good for batting, Bobby.
Yeah, it looks good for batting. I don't see any demons in it. It looks like a pretty decent batting pitch.
Yes. After 4.2 overs, 30 without loss. This is what I'm seeing now. Well, again, it started to buffer, and I don't know what's wrong with this thing. So, Emerging Island have been bowled out for 72. You think we should bowl again, Bobby, or we should go back on bat?
Bowl again.
Bowl again?
Yes, I would bowl again.
I would go back to bat, you know. I would go back to bat, man. I'm leading the series. I'm leading the series 1-0. I'll go back to bat.
Yes, I mean, maybe if some batters want to buff their stats, maybe they can go to bat. You know, but if you just want to kill the game, yeah.
I would bat. You know why I would bat? The ruthless thing to do is to go back to bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That is the ruthless thing, because then you're gonna have them ball into you, and it's gonna be, a monster score that I don't think they're gonna get.
Yes, man. When you send them back, they were expecting that.
Yeah.
They were expecting that, and they get those who are not batting get to sit down. Put them back in the field. Let some more Caribbean sun burn them, man. Yeah, it's more what now? It's almost 1.5 days remaining in the match. Put them back in the sun. Let them feel some more Caribbean sunburn. They were bowled out for 72. As I just look who gets the wicket for the West Indies. Joshua Bishop got 4. Joshua Bishop is going to be the man of the series, 4 for 18 for Joshua Bishop, and Isa Thorn got 3 for 15 from 7 overs. As I said earlier, Naeem Young got 2.
To me, Ned has impressed me more than Joshua Bishop in terms of bowling.
Okay, and I can understand Bobby. 33 without loss in over number 5. It is being bowled by Sam Curran. I can understand that. So, Mikel, you will go and get some batting practice. Well done. I would go. Yes, I think that's the ruthless thing to do. 33 without loss. Good afternoon, Brown. It is a wonderful game. Yes, Donald Popper, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Brandon King Seckers as Sam Curran makes his way now. He's up to the wicket. Oh, what happening here, man? Come on, man. This is not good at all. You're not treating me good today. None at all. None at all. So West Indies is still 33 without loss after 5 overs. 33 without loss after 5 overs. Atanase is on 26. Brandon King is on 5. After 5 overs, West Indies 33 without loss, Bobby. Is that a good start?
Very good start in my eyes, you know, keeping up with the run rate and not losing any wickets.
Yes. And so going forward, do you think that this will be the ideal opening pair for the West Indies?
I hope. I mean, I hope this is the pair that I wanted to see even before the squad was picked.
This is the pair you always want to see open.
Yes.
Andrew Sharma is saying, what are your probable batters for Australia tour? Andrew Sharma, I'm going to do a show where I talk about all of that, you know. So at this time, I do not want to disclose my squad for Australia, just concentrating on this series. But at the end of this series, I'll pick my squad for Australia. So at this time, I don't want to talk about it. But one thing to say, I'm finding it more and more difficult to include Joshua Da Silva in my squad for Australia. But maybe next week, this week should say, later this week, he cracked something and changed my mind. But as things stand right now, I'm finding it more and more difficult. But then who do I include? I heard that Shea Hope doesn't want to keep in Test. Dowich has retired because West Indies management failed to create the right environment to prevent certain things. And so, you know, I don't know who would you bring. Who would you bring to keep the wicket, Bobby?
I would tell Shea Hope, listen, man, you got to keep. you got to keep. You're gonna bat at 6 or 7, but and Josh would be the backup.
Josh should be the back.
Because so Imlak is not helping himself. It's there for him. He's not helping himself.
Yes. And yes, he's not helping himself. But I will come to the Australian squad in due course. You know, concentrate on this match. West Indies 37 without loss after 6 overs. So after 6 overs. So Bakra Man is saying, Sir Brown, please note this is not a top attack. Please clarify who's attacking. Which attack? Is it England attack or is it West Indies attack?
He's talking about England.
Yeah?
I think he's talking about England, that England is not attack. This attack is not their best attack.
No, but we can only play what is in front of us.
Yeah, you know,
and World Cup qualifying points are at stake. And we can only play what is in front of us. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, and I'm saying most of these guys would probably be there in 2 years or a year.
When you look at the attack, though, Sam Curran was a player of the tournament at the T20 World Cup. Gus Atkins was at this World Cup. You know, so that there are 2 quality there. Who are the other 2 bowlers? I think they are playing
Atkins
bowlers.
It's Atkins and
they are playing. Could just look back at this squad here. Ryan Ahmed and Brian Carson. That's a decent bowling attack, you know.
Yeah.
Those 4 are quality. That's quality there. You know, and they will get the other 10 between Livingstone and Will Jack. I think Will Jack and Livingstone, they will get the other 10 somewhere between those 2. But that's not a bad attack. I don't think it's that of a bad attack.
No,
but as I said, you only can play who's in front of you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, it's not like it's a C team or, you know, it's probably A mixed with some B.
I could see these 4 players playing for England at the T20 World Cup. So Curran is at his bowling to King. He's over the wicket, bowl to King. And King, oh, what a good shot by King. He just slashed that away. True slip down to the 3rd man boundary for 4. Maybe lucky, maybe where he wants it to go, but the score moves up now to 41 without loss. And the screen buffers again. It just doesn't want me to commentate, Bobby. Was King lucky there, or was that shot controlled?
It was lucky, but yeah, that is how it goes sometimes. So the England batters were lucky as well. So
Yes. Yes. So Larry Myers is asking for ESPN Plus. Is ESPN Plus, Bobby, or ESPN?
Yeah, ESPN Plus.
ESPN Plus, Larry. So that's where we are watching the match from. ESPN Plus. How can I get one of these new Macron jersey? I will soon tell you, Mr. Casanova. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Mr. Casanova. I'm working on it. I will soon tell you. I'm working on it. King living dangerously. So you think that is dangerous? Especially the warm-up kit. I love the warm-up kit. Don't you, Bobby?
I love it. I love it. The only thing with this kit, I would want to see West Indies name on the front, because we have a sponsor now, right?
Yes. So Sam Curran is it ball to King, and King defends a solid defensive strokes into the offside. The fielder comes across field. There is no run. The score remains on 41 without loss. King looks solid there, Bobby.
Yeah, he looks solid. Just that one, maybe you'd say a loose shot. But other than that, I don't think he should worry about too much about the rate right now. Just get himself in.
Right.
He hasn't played competitive games for maybe 2 months.
Or even more from the CPL. He hasn't played
competitive. Yeah, from the CPL. So
drive down to mid-off. There's no run. So that's Sam Curran bowling round the wicket to King. And he recently got a big sponsorship from a company in Jamaica. You heard about it?
No, I never heard about it.
Yes, he got a wonderful sponsorship. I'm trying to remember the company name, but there was this big announcement. He's now brand ambassador for the company. One of those bigger companies in Jamaica. So congratulations to King.
Yeah, congratulations to King, and congratulations to cricket in Jamaica as well.
Yes, because it's interesting that generally we don't see our cricketers getting these brand sponsorship.
Yes.
Current ball to King, and he drives, cannot beat the man at cover. There's no run. The score remains on 41 without loss. Generally, it is the athletes, the track and field person.
Yes, the athletes, and then a few footballers. But other than when it was Gale and Marlon Samuels, I don't really see anybody else. And maybe Andre Russell.
Yes. So it's good to have this brand. Andre Russell have a company in Jamaica that sponsors him, that he's brand ambassador for?
One time he never used to be ambassador for Fasca. What?
Okay, well done. All right. So Andre is here with us. So Andre is going to take up the commentary, and he will be with you, Bobby, while I try to sort this internet out. So Andre, welcome to the show. And I'm asking you to take over the commentary until I sort this internet out. So please go ahead.
All right, yeah. Good afternoon, Bobby. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Andre.
Yes. Better late than never, they say.
Yes.
So it is 41 without loss after 7 overs. And it's going to be Atkinson. He's going to come to bowl to Athanaze. Atkinson over the wicket, bowl to Athanaze on the back foot and just punch that one to the man at the cover. There's no run. The score remains at 41 without loss. Alec Athanaze is on 30 not out, and Brandon King is on 9. Athanaze is looking pretty good, Bobby.
Yeah, Athanaze looking very good. I just want him to stop fishing for those balls. But other than that, he looks very good.
Yes.
He always does.
Atkinson bowl. Oh, he's slashing that one and missed outside the off stump. And there was Athanaze slashing at that one. It went through to the keeper. And the score remains at 41 without loss. After 7.2 overs, Athanaze remains on 30. Yes, Bobby.
Yeah. I mean, he always looks a good batsman. A clean hit out the ball. Always times the ball nicely.
Yes, indeed. And Atkinson is coming up. His over the wicket passes down by a bowl to Athanaze, and he's trying to turn that one. It's pitched on mid and off, trying to turn that one. It hits his pad, goes into the offside, and there's no run. Yes, Athanaze indeed looks pretty comfortable at the wicket. But Brandon King is I think is probably struggling a bit for timing. It shows that Brendan King has been, has not played a lot of cricket of late. And here comes Atkinson, bowled to Athanaze, who covers up, pushes to the man at short cover. They don't get a run. The score remains at 41 without loss.
Yeah, and Sal Forex, that's what he's saying too. He's saying King has not played cricket in a while due to his injury. Need time in the middle. Still struggles with rotation and strike. Yeah, so I mean, King just has to take his time. Athanaze is doing his thing.
Right. Here comes Atkinson to bowl to Alec Athanaze. Pass umpire, bowl to Athanaze. Athanaze pulling that one just to the man at the square leg area. There's no run. So the score remains at 41 without loss. It's a good over for Atkinson, England. 5 balls gone, 5 dot balls. Good going by Atkinson this over.
Yeah, England dragged back that over. But I'm still going for West Indies. We haven't lose any wickets. We do have the 2 H's down in the middle.
Right.
If we need some quick runs. So we're batting good.
Athanaze faces Atkinson, who is late cutting that one to the man at the third man area. And they go through for a single. So that's the single is all it'll be. Athanaze moves on to 1 to 31. The score moves on to 42 without loss after the 8th over. It's a good steady start by the West Indies. They just need to keep the wickets intact, We know it's gonna they have the likes of Hetmeyer and Hope to come. These two just need to bat as deep as possible. And there's a change in bowling. It's gonna be Brandon. Is it Cars? It's Brandon Cars.
Yeah.
He's playing his 13th match for England. And here comes Cars to bowl to Athanaze. Over the wicket, bowl to Athanaze is driving. It comes on the inside, off the inside edge to the man at mid-wicket area. And there's no run. So Brydon Cars bowling his first over in the Caribbean for England. Cars turns at the top of his mark. Cars runs into bowl to Alec Athanaze. Bowl to Athanaze, and Athanaze back, punching that one to the man at the backward point area. And there's no run. The score remains at 42 without loss.
So Mr. Casanova said Caribbean dreams as brand ambassador.
Yeah, King is a brand ambassador for Caribbean Dreams.
Okay, that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah. Here comes Cars. And there's Athanaze just flicking at that one. They go through for a single. It will be a leg by. The score moves on to 43 without loss.
Yeah,
so there was Cars.
Sharon is saying he's not looking good. He's good. Who's that, Sharon? Athanaze?
Yes, Alec Athanaze can get overconfident at times. So it's going to be Cars to bowl to Brandon King. Here comes Cars. Pass umpire, bowl to King, and King is standing tall and just punching that one to the man at the big backward point area. There's no run. The score remains at 43 without loss. So Brandon King is on 9 runs from 18 deliveries. Alec Athanaze on 31 from 35 balls. West Indies instead a total of 326 for victory. They're 43 without loss, going at 4.96 per over. And here comes Cars to bowl to King. Bowl to King, and King is trying to pull that one. Will he be caught? It's just over the man at mid-on area. They go through for 1. They come back for 2. And there was Brendan King trying to pull that one. He manages to get it over the man at mid-on, and they go through for 2 runs. The score moves on to 45 without loss. King 30 with danger there, there, Bobby.
Yeah, I think King just needs to calm down a bit, you know. It will come. I guess he wants to just feel bat and ball. But it will come.
Missed time was a missed time pull. Lucky to get it over the man at mid-on. And there's King and trying to pull that one. He misses it. Took the spot through to the keeper. And at the end of the over,
people,
West Indies at 45 without loss after 9 overs, going at exactly 5 runs per over. Yes, over to you, Bobby.
Yes, I'm saying people in the comments who are asking, you can watch it on Facebook. Just go on Facebook and type in West Indies live and go down. You'll see some people showing the live. So that's for persons who can't watch it anywhere.
Okay.
King is a bit. Okay, Michaela Douglas.
Yeah.
Yes, he is a bit rusty.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be Atkinson to start his 5th over and West Indies 10th over. It's going to be Atkinson to both Alec Athenis. Both Athenis, and Athenis is driving that one. Beautiful shot. Straight back to the ball, and there's no run. The bowler fields, ricochets to the man at mid-off. Athenis is looking in fine touch here. There was a straight drive from Alec Athenis back to the bowler. And here comes Atkinson. Passes umpire, bowl to Alec Athenis is back and he's punching that one to the man at the backward point area. There is no run. The score remains at 45 without loss.
The Salvex says King just needs to rotate. Yes, he just needs to rotate the strike for now.
Atkinson into bowl to Athenis. Here, bowl to Athenis. Athenis is driving to the man at the mid-off area. There's no run. And the score remains at 45 without loss. Alec Athenis on 31 from 38 deliveries. Brandon King, he's struggling a bit. 11 runs from 20 balls.
Yeah, maybe he'll look to rotate the strike when the power play is up. Maybe he's just trying to get the best out of the power play.
Here comes Atkinson, the bowl to Athenis. Just pulling that one. Is over the man at the fine leg area into the boundary now for 4. And there was Alec Athenis on the back foot. Pull that one. He didn't get full control, but he managed to get it over the man at the short fine leg area into the boundary. It goes for 4 runs.
Nice to see some West Indian fans. Nice to see the ladies out supporting the West Indies.
Indeed, indeed. So the score moves on to 49 without loss. And Atkinson bowled to Athenis now. Athenis is on the back foot and is punching that one to the man at the backward point area. They don't get a run. The score remains at 49 without loss. Alec Athenis is on 35 from 40 deliveries. Brandon King is on 11 from 20.
Yes, Salvex. Salve 4X. That was a shot.
Yeah.
92 meters for a small man. That was a hit.
Ball to Athenis. Athenis is pulling that one over the backward square area for 6. Magnificent shot there by Alec Athenis. And there was Atkinson dropping that one short. And Athenis run the back foot and just pull that one over the backward square leg area for 6. Lovely shot.
Yes, Mr. Casanova. 92 meters for how tall is Athenis? 5'3"?
Probably
that was a big hit.
5'5" thereabouts. Probably
5'5", yeah.
5, yeah. 5'6". And that's a magnificent shot indeed by Alec Athenis. Yep. Sweetly timed. And the score moves on to 55 without loss at the end of over number 10. So after the end of the first power play, West Indies are going at 5.5 runs per over. Athenis is on 41. King is on 11. And it's going to be Bryden Cars to continue. And he will come to bowl to Brandon King. So in the second power play, a maximum of 4 players allowed outside the 30-yard circle. So Brandon King settles. It's going to be Cars to bowl to King. He passes the umpire now, bowl to Brandon King, and King is punching that one straight to the man at the third man area. They go through for a single. That is all there will be. The score moves on to 56 without loss. Brandon King moves on to 12.
Very good going by the Windies.
Yes, good
Wickets
going indeed.
in hand.
You know, once they keep wickets in hand, I think that this target is still very much in reach.
Yes, you're always in the game.
Athene settles, and here comes Cars to bowl to Alec Athenes. Cars pass umpire, bowl to Athenes, and is flicking that one to the man at the final area. They go through for a single. That is all there will be. Athenes moves on to 42 runs from 42 balls. Athenes is going at exactly a run a ball, a strike rate of 100. So the score moves on to 57 without loss.
Yeah.
Good start by the West Indies. Brandon King settles. He waits on Cars, and Cars turns on his way now to bowl to Brandon King. He passes umpire now, bowl to King, and King is just coming into his stump and just neatly just a little dab to the man at the backwards square area. They jog through for a single. That is all there will be. The score moves on to the 58 without loss. And there was King just coming inside of his stump and just a little flick.
Go back to that comment. Okay, so it's from Arjun Sharma. Says
here comes Cars. Ball to Cathadis. He's trying to cut that one. It beats him outside the off stump. Goes through to the keeper. And there was Athenes trying to cut that one. Passes his back closely. The score moves on. The score remains at 58 without loss. Athenes on 42.
Okay. Sharma, we don't know what is going on exactly with Puran. We just have to wait and see if he's not interested in ODI cricket anymore. We're just waiting and see. We don't know.
Yeah. And Athenes settles. Cars ball to Athenes, and Athenes is flicking one to the man at the final area. They jog through for a single. The score moves on to 59 without loss. Athenes moves on to 43.
That's a Sharon. I think that must be a typo, Sharon. Sharon says Athenes cricket info have him listed as 6 feet. Then I'm 10 feet.
Athenes, I can guarantee you, Athenes is probably 5'6" the most. I think.
Yeah. Because what? Shea Hope is maybe 5'8", and Shea Hope looks way bigger than Athenes.
Yeah, and there was Cars, and that delivery was played gently into the offside by Brandon King. They don't get a run. At the end of the over number 11, the score is 59 without loss. Alec Athenes is on 43. Brandon King is on 12.
Well, England is introducing some spin now. There's a lot of hype about this young man, Ahmed. So let's see what he got right now. I hope West Indies put it to bed today and leave his hype for a next day or a next tour, not this one.
Indeed. So let us see what he's made of. Rayan Ahmed. So far so good. He has played 4 matches. He has taken 5 wickets at an economy rate of 5.80. So that's good going on a part of Ahmed.
Yeah, so not bad.
Yes. Let us see how it goes. Very, very, very young man. He tosses the ball from hand to hand. He's going to come around the wicket to bowl to Alec Athenes. Ahmed bowled Alec Athenes, and Athenes is driving. It passes the man at the short cover here. They go through for a single. Let me see if they'll turn for 2. No, they won't come for 2. So the single all they get. The score moves on to 60 without loss. Alec Athenes moves on to 44. So it's going to be Ahmed. He's going to come to bowl to Brandon King. He tosses the ball from hand to hand. Here comes Ahmed to bowl to King, and King just pulls up for a little minute there. Here comes Ahmed to bowl to Brandon King. Pass umpire, bowl to King, and King is forward. Plays that one to the backward point area. They don't score. The score means at 60 without loss. A lovely flight there by Ahmed. Here comes Ahmed again to bowl to Brandon King. Pass umpire, bowl to Brandon King, and Brandon King is pulling that one. Straight to the man at the cover area. They don't get a run. The score means on 60 without loss. Ahmed to bowl to Brandon King. Pass the umpire now. Bowl to King, and King is trying to sweep that one. It's taken on the pad. A loud appeal for LBW. Not out, says the umpire. That's probably that one that's missing leg stump. Yeah, might be missing a probably pitch outside leg stump. So that's a not out.
That was poor running.
Yeah, ball to King, and King is on the back foot and just hitting that one to the man at the long on area. They jog through for a single.
That should have been a 2. That was poor running to me. Yeah, but Mr. Casanova said it's very interesting to see 4 Guyanese in our 11. Usually Barbados gets most of the 11 players. Mr. Casanova, I don't really buy that Barbados thing. Maybe 1 and 2 people.
Ball to Brandon King, and King is on the back foot and just hitting that one to the man at the deep middle area. They go through for 1. Oh, that is all there'll be. There could have been a second there.
Yeah, definitely. It was lazy running.
Yeah.
But to Mr. Casanova, I think those 4 Guyanese deserve it. I don't really buy the Barbados bias, There's 2 Jamaicans in there, and those are the 2 most deserving Jamaicans to be in the squad.
Yeah, definitely. So it is 62 without loss after over number 12. It's going to be Brandon King and Alec Athanaze. A very solid start on the part of these 2. So Scars to bowl the 3rd over to Athanaze. Bowl to Athanaze, and Athanaze is back and drive into the man at the deep cover area. They go through for an easy single. The score moves on to 1 to 63 without loss. Alec Athanaze moves on to 46.
Yeah. I think your feed is a little bit behind mine, Andre.
Yeah, I realize that, yeah. It's going to be Cars to bowl to Brandon King, who's on 14. Here comes Cars to bowl to Brandon King, and King is pulling that one. It's over the mid-wicket area for 6 lovely runs. That's a great shot by Brandon King. And there was Cars dropping that shot, and Brandon King obliged by going on the back foot and pull that one over mid-wicket area for 6 lovely runs, Bobby.
Lovely from Brandon King. That's the Brandon King we know. But so Sal Forex said, just rotate against the leggy boys. Don't let him second. That's good. But to me, the way how you deal with leggies is either you defend or you smash them out the park. To me.
Yes, let us see what will happen here. And King settles. And Cars comes in to bowl to King, and King is driving that one off the inner part of the bat to the man at the mid-on area. There's no run. The score means at 69 without loss. Brandon King's on 20. Alec Athanaze is on 46 from 47 balls. So far, the West Indies have scored 7 4s and 3 6s. So it's a really good start on the part of the West Indies. King settles very, very easy, comfortable stance of his. On it, pass, waits for Cars, and Cars is bowling at one outside the off stump. A wide signal by the umpire, probably a little bit tight, but it's still a touch wide. And that's the fourth extra for the English bowlers, comprising of 2 leg by a wide and a no ball. And there was Cars trying to bowl a slow ball, just marginally wide, signaled by the umpire. So Cars is at the top of his mark. He turns now. He's going to come to bowl to Brandon King. And here comes Cars on his way to bowl to King. And King is turning that one in the mid-wicket here. They go through for a quick single. That is all there'll be. His score moves on to 71 without loss. That's really good running. That's really good rotation of strike. And that's what we want to see more from Brandon King, Bobby.
Yeah. I think he'll get better as Sammy and Carl Hooper works with him. That's something he'll get better at.
Yes. So Athanaze settles. Cars is coming in to bowl to Alec Athanaze. Cars pass umpire now, bowl to Athanaze. Athanaze is just playing that one to the man at the short backward point area. And there's no run. The score remains at 71 without loss. Alec Athanaze looking pretty good on 46 from 48 deliveries. Athanaze, he looks around the field. He takes his stance. He settles now. And he waits on Cars. Cars pass umpire now. Both Athanaze. Athanaze is punching that one to the man at the backward point area. And there's no run. At the end of the over, the score remains on 71 without loss. After over number 13, Alec Athanaze is on 46 from 49 deliveries. Brandon King is on 21 from 30 deliveries. Over to you, Bobby.
Yeah, so we see where Sherwin says King is better at spin than Athanaze. I mean, I don't know about that. In the last couple months, he has looked more devastated to spinners, because he started to use his feet and sweeping a bit, even though I'm not a big fan of sweeping, but I think Athanaze is a better player of spin than King.
Yeah, I thought he's a pretty good player. Yeah, he's a pretty good player spin bowling.
And Sherwin also says, I personally would have had 2 more players from Guyana on this squad, Sinclair and Anderson.
And there's Ahmed to King. King drives. The bowler fails to stop. It goes to the man at the long off area, and they go through for an easy single. The score moves on to 72 without loss. Brandon King moves on to 22.
Well.
And there's Ahmed bowl to Athanaze as he's punching that one to the man at the backward point here. They go through for a very, very sharp single. Well run indeed by Athanaze and Brandon King. The score moves on to 73 without loss. Athanaze moves on to 47.
Yes.
Very good
Mr.
running.
Christopher Bristol said, at this point, West Indies is cruising to victory. I hope so. I hope there's no collapse. I hope there's no...
Oh, there is Brandon King smashing that one. That was a little bit short. And there was Brandon King on the back foot and just kind of swept that one for 4.
Yes, that's the sweep I was talking about,
Yeah,
there
was Brandon King, slug sweeping that one all around the ground at the mid-wicket area for 4 lovely runs.
So Christopher Bristol said, big up Angie and Bobby. Big up yourself, Christopher Bristol.
Yeah. Big up Christopher. And there was Brandon King on the back foot and punching that one to the man at the deep backward point area for an easy single. The score moves on to 78 without loss. Brandon King looking to have found his rhythm now. He's looking much better.
Yeah. Since Carl Hooper, became the coach, Brandon King, I think Brandon King has
Yes, Athanaze. And Athanaze is pulling that one to the backward square leg area. They go through for an easy single. The score moves on to 79 without loss. Athanaze is on 48. Brandon King is on 27.
Yes, and Sherwin says Athanaze, Alec gives away his wicket with the reverse sweep, facing spin. I don't think he'll play one today. I don't think so.
Let us hope that he's away from the reverse sweep. So it's the end of the over. The score is on 79 without loss. Brandon King is on 27 from 34 deliveries. Alec Athanaze is on 48, looking pretty good.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Bobby. I know you're going to take your water break now for a few overs. Thank you. You have done a wonderful job. Welcome back as we start the 15 over. Shot outside the stump to Athanaze, and he cracks this away. Down backward of point for 4, and that brought up Athanaze off century. So he moves up to 52. King is on 27, and West Indies have pushed on now to 83 without loss. Over number 14.1. Lovely shot there by Athanaze. Andre, what do you think about that shot? It was shot outside the stump, and he cracks it away behind point.
Oh, magnificent shot by Alec Athanaze. You know, timed beautifully behind point. He has looked, this young man has looked really, really well. He has played all around the wicket, and a well-deserved half century from Alec Athanaze.
So he's on 52 as he seconds as Carsey comes in round the wicket, ball to Athanaze. He drives into the covers, cannot beat the fielder. There is no run. The score remains on 83 without loss. Christopher Bristol is asking for your number, Andre, and Sal4X, your email, I think, and your number. Sal4 said, this stage of the game for Alec will be interesting. He don't convert his starts. He's on 53. Let's hope he does that today. Let's be optimistic. Let's not be pessimistic as this time. As he seconds Carsey over the wicket now. He comes in now as Athanaze seconds and wait. And Carsey comes in, round the wicket, should say, round the wicket, ball to Athanaze, and Athanaze pull this high in the air, down towards mid wicket, 3 bounce into the boundary for 4 more. Athanaze moves up to 56, the score moves up now to 87, as Christopher Bristol is saying. And when Mr. Brown then gone for a water break, and back Christopher Bristol as Bobby went on his water break. Lovely shot, Andre.
This young man is looking really, really well here. He's timing the ball beautifully. It's a magnificent shot indeed.
Yes, indeed. It was a magnificent shot. Great shot. 87th without loss. As he's really batting well now. He's playing some wonderful strokes. 91 without loss. As he just eased that one away again. Backward of point for 4 more. We never saw the bowler running in. We just saw the shot. And he moves up now to 60. So Athanaze now just taking toll on Carsey, and this is a lovely pitch to bat on. Wow, it is sweet. I think the batsmen want to take this and put it in their back pocket and walk around with it. It's really, really playing good.
Yeah, and that was sweet, the time behind backward point by Alec Athanaze. And there was just, it's all timing, all in look. Oh, love shot there by Athanaze, looking like Lara like.
As Carsey moves into Athanaze, and he clipped this away through mid-wicket, through forward of square, and they will go through for a single. The score is on 92 without loss now. Athanaze is on 61. Brandon King's on 27, comes back into stride. Still some work to do, but this is a good start from the West Indies at this stage. 1 to come in over number 15. Kings just pulled out as the England captain adjusts his field. Yes, Christopher Bristol, welcome. Carsey switch to over the wicket. Over the wicket, ball to King, and King defends into the onside. The end of over number 15. Athanaze is on 61. King is on 27. And after 15 over, looking to get 326 to win. The West Indies are 92 without loss, Andre.
A solid start, you know, and Alec Athanaze, young man, is playing really wonderfully here. And Brandon King seems to have gotten into his stride, and he's really, you know, helping, Alec Athanaze along. So, you know, the right left-hand combination seemed to be working pretty well for the West Indies.
Yes, it was a nice half century by Athanaze, but I hope he realized that the work is not finished yet, and he needs to bat deep into this innings. Yes, so some wonderful shots are played. Yes, he's on fire at this time. Well, I hope the fire doesn't out quick though. As Ryan ball to Athanaze, and he clips this away down to long on for a single. The score moves up to 93 without loss. He moves up to 62. King is on 27. Yes, West Indies going good down the Papa is saying. Andre, what's your thoughts?
Oh, yeah, West Indies really going really well here, you know. Once they keep wickets in hand, you know, and let's keep the scoreboard ticking over, there's no reason why they should not get get the target or get close to this target of 326.
Ryan bowled to King and King drives down to long on for a single. The score moves up now to 94. King is ticking over nicely at this stage now. He moves up to 28. Alex Athanaze comes back into strike. He's on 62. 94 without loss. Round the wicket go Ryan bowled to Athanaze. He drives down to mid-off. Can't score. The score remains on 94 without loss. West Indies going good, I agree. Patrick Davey, welcome back to the show. How are you at this stage, sir? I think West Indies are doing well. Bold to Athanaze drive into the cover. Can't beat the field at cover, and the score remains at 94 without loss. I think West Indies are doing well. They only need to rotate the strike and put away the bad ball, and they can cruise to victory. Bold to that one taken on the pad. Athanaze looking to turn it into the onside, misses, and taken on the pad, and it goes back down the pitch for the bowler, and is followed through the field. The score remains at 94 without loss. One to coming over number 16. It is being bowled by Ryan. Comes in. The right arm leg spinner who mostly bowled googly. Bowled to Athanaze who turns his off his hip to the man at short fine leg. King was backing up too far, but no damage done at the end of over number 16. 94 without loss. Over to you, Andre.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent over there by Ahmed, he bowls he bowled some good tight line and length, not giving both King and Athanaze any room to actually free their arms. So it's a really good bowling from the young man Ahmed.
React to these comments, Bobby. Andre.
Yeah. Mr. Casanova, seen like a football. He's saying that, well, he's seen it like a football now. That's Athanaze, I think. Even Brandon King is into his stride now and he's seen the ball really well. Brandon King seemed to have gotten, into his stride. He's getting away from that rust. After Christopher saying that Athanaze seen that ball like the moon. He can't get out at this point in time. Let us hope that he doesn't. The bad is Patrick Davis saying the bad. Is it the bad bell? What is it? Is it the bad? And Sherwin say we must get rid of the spinners.
So Livingstone is coming into the attack now. He will be replacing Carson from this end. He's going to bowl leg spin to the right hand and half spin to the left hander down the leg side, swept away by King down to the fine leg boundary. Bad start by Livingstone. Good shot by King Andre.
Good shot indeed. And Brandon King has really improved in his playing of spin bowling over the past few months. He has swept really well. And I think he has improved tremendously over the past few months.
That was down the leg side and he just padded it away. Lovely shot as Livingstone comes into King. Short outside the half stump. Got more bounce than King expected, but he was able to keep it down. The score remains on 98 without loss. King is on 32. With him is Alex Athanaze, who is on 62 as Livingstone comes in right arm over the wicket. He bowls to King and King solid in defense. Plays it down the offside of the pitch. There is no run. The score remains 98. 3 to come in over number 17. It has been bowled by Livingstone as he comes in now. Over the wicket. Right arm over the wicket. Ball to King. King off the back foot. He cuts this away. Slapped it away. Down to long off. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 99 without loss. King now moves up to 33. Athanaze comes into strike. He's on 62 at this stage. So Sherwin had said we must get rid of the spinner. It looks like Livingstone is going to go round the wicket and bowl off spin to the left-hander, Mr. Casanova. Athanaze needs to be careful here. He's playing way back in his crease against the leggy. He needs to play more forward on the front foot. Okay, Mr. Casanova, thank you for expressing your opinions. We love that. Jamor Small is saying, it start already, Jamor Smalls, as he comes in now. Ball to Athanaze outside the half stump. He tries to cut that, got the bottom edge, and it goes through to the keeper. One bounce to the keeper, who did not collect. One to come in over number 17. West Indies 99 without loss here now. What start already? Jamor Smalls round the wicket, ball to Athanaze, and he swept this away. Running away all the way down to the backward square leg boundary. 4 more runs there by Athanaze. He walks across his crease exposed his stump, and he swept it away. Down back left for 4. Lovely shot at the end of the over, Andre.
Oh, magnificent shot there by Athanaze. And there was Athanaze getting down real deep, all the way out on outside the off stump and sweeping that one for 4. Really good shot by Alec Athanaze.
Sherwin saying Alec Athanaze is my favorite player. I get nervous when he face spin. Okay. And here's Salvex, Andre.
Yeah, proper cricket will get us victory. Yeah, indeed. You know, I mean, they're playing proper cricketing shots right now. So once they keep on doing what they're doing, there's no way that West Indies should not get close to this target.
Yeah.
But
so
you know,
really is outscoring King 2-1 here. As Athanaze is on 66 and Brandon King on 33. Athanaze King now moves up now to 34 as the score pushed up to 104. And I forget to mention just now that the West Indies have brought up their 100 partnership. So this is 100 opening stand here now in 17 overs. That is very good. 17.1 overs have been bowled so far. Athanaze on 66 as Ryan bowled him and he drives. The man at mid-half comes to his right half, stopped it. They cannot go through for a single. Well done. Athanaze remains on 66. With him, King is on 34. The score remains 104 without loss. Athanaze, this is his highest score so far from the West Indies. For the West Indies, beating is 66 in the UAE. It's struck plumb in front. Yes, he's out, sweeping across the line. Athanaze, did he review it right away? Did he get a bottom edge? I think he has not yet reviewed, but that looked plumb in front to me. Sweeping across the line. The timer is still on. It plumb in front. He's not going to review it. So Athanaze gone for 66. Ryan got the breakthrough. West Indies lost their first wicket at 104 for 100.
Yeah, I mean that type of shot is a danger shot for Athanaze. He seemed to get himself into some problems playing that sweep shot, whether it's sweep or the reverse sweep. It does seem to, have a little bit of difficulty where that shot is concerned. So it's something that you'll have to work on, because that was a pretty straight delivery. He could have easily punched that one to the man in the long on area instead of sweeping that one. That was a pretty straight ball. That should have been hitting straight down to the man at long on area.
Yes, what we saw the modern batsmen are doing is that they don't necessarily sweep the ball that is on the stump. They will sweep the ball that is outside the half stump. They will sweep the ball that is outside the leg stump. The length doesn't matter to them nowadays. It's really the line. And so he should have probably, as you said, just drove that ball, just punch it along the ground, down to long on or long off for a single. So Sherwin is saying, Sherwin Fox, I've been nervous. Oh, yes, I understand. That sweep, Jay saying that sweep, always mess him up. Mr. Casanova, same thing I was just talking about with Athanaze. Yes, he was talking about it, Andre. Unfortunate that he got out that way.
And it's not the first time or the second time it has happened to Athanaze. I've seen it happen to him a few times, even in the regional cricket. So there's something you will have to be very, very mindful of. And there's a very important point you made that modern day batsmen don't sweep once the ball pitches straight. You sweep if it's offline. You sweep. You can sweep, but once it pitches straight, you drive. You should be looking to drive down the ground.
Yes. So please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. And remember the Western Union link in the video description. So if you are living in the US and you are going to send money this Christmas, there's a Western Union link in the video description. Click on that link and you do not have to go into a Western Union store or anywhere. Just click on the link, register with Western Union and send your money from wherever you are once you're in the USA. If you are outside of the USA and someone from the USA are sending money to you, just share the link with them and let them use that link to share the money, so they can send it from wherever they are. Click on the link. It's in the video description, just below the video, and use the link to share Western Union when you are using Western Union. Patrick Davey, who used to play cricket for Manchester, Westmoreland and Hanover, said, Athanaze is batting good so far. He just have to keep a level head. Yes, but I think that you said that before he's gone. He's gone now. It was a very unfortunate shot from Athanaze, although it was umpire's call for the impact.
Yeah, I mean, but after this really flirted with danger. The ball was pretty straight. So it was a high risk shot. Yeah, and he paid the price.
Yes, Andre, he did play the price. So Randy Beckers is saying good innings. Are you hearing me, Andre?
Yeah, I'm hearing. Yes, I'm hearing
Okay,
you.
good innings from Athanaze. So the new batsman is Casey Carter to face Ryan. So Casey Carter to face. 104 for 1, 3 deliveries to come in over number 18. It is being bowled by Ryan Ahmed. He is the one that have gotten the wicket. This is his 4th over. Carter yet to face as he surveys field. He's now seconds. As Ryan tosses the ball from Antoine, he was about to come in, but then he stopped. He moves in now. Over the wicket, ball to Carter, and Carter watch that turns across his bat and goes through to the keeper. No run. He didn't play the shot. He kept his line well there. And young batsmen need to look at how Carter didn't follow it a while ago. Just now, he didn't push at it. He just allows it to spin away. As Ryan Ahmed bowls to Carter, he just eases off the back foot to the man at backward point. There is no run. He's yet to get off the mark. He has only faced 2 deliveries so far. King is with him. He's on 34. The batsman out Athanaze leg before to Ryan Ahmed as he comes in. Bowl to Carter, whose drive cannot be covered. There's no run. At the end of over number 18, 104 for 1. West Indies looking to get 326 to win, Andre, at the end of over number 18.
Yes, I mean, a solid start by the West Indies, but that was a very, very good over by the young man Ahmed. Getting the wicket of Alec Athanaze for a well played 66. But it's gonna be up to now King and Carty to actually to improve upon that partnership. Carty needs to settle in and to try and build a partnership with Brandon King.
Partnership from this pair with Carty and King. If we can get another good partnership, as King stroked this one down to long on for a single, he moves up to 35. Carty comes back into strike. He's yet to get off the mark. Christopher Bristol said, then go and keep broom away pan Athanaze. He's sweeping too much.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and Sherwin is saying that Carty is better at spin. As Livingstone bowled to Carty and he tucked this into the onside. The keeper from behind the stump moves in the region of beside the umpire. They go through for a single. The score moves up now to 106 for 1. Carty is off the mark. King, who's on 35, comes back into strike. This is over 19 as we watch King's seconds. As Livingstone comes into King and King off the back foot, cut, misses through to the keeper. That was too close to cut. He probably need to play that with a straight back through the offside and get a... But he was cutting away. That was much too close for comfort. He's on 35. He's seconds. Livingstone right arm over the wicket and he swings this away. Bold! He swings across the line and lost his off stump. Livingstone gets it in the wicket. So King was there, full pitch delivery. It was not there for the swing. It was too straight, too full to be going across the line. He should have played that straight, and he got his off stump knocked back. Yes, a poor shot.
Yeah, very, very poor shot. And this is not the first time that I've seen Brandon King gotten out this way. I've seen him gotten out this way a few times, swinging across the delivery, and got himself bowled. So, it's something that, it was straight delivery. That should be playing straight down the ground. There's no reason for him to be playing that sort of a shot. It was a poor shot by Brandon King. And it's something that he will really, really need to work hard at. So, sometimes he plays the cross-batted shot. He gets it, might be effective sometimes, but far too often he has got himself into problems. So, and there was one of the occasions where he got himself into problems. So that was a poor shot by Brandon King.
Yes, it was definitely too full for King to be playing that shot. And both batsmen who were set gave away their wicket. And this is very disappointing. They were seeing the ball so big, they were batting well, and they decided to go across the line. And this is very, very disappointing. They should not get any match fee when they're out like that. drastic actions need to be taken. Any batsman can out anytime. But when you play a shot like that and get out, playing across the line to full deliveries that are on your stump, you should not get any match fee. What you say about that, Andre?
That is absolutely poor on their part, and something, you know, they need to be fined or something. And you know, I mean, if you could probably understand if it happens one time or probably two times, but it happens time and time again. I've seen Brandon King get out that way on several occasions, trying to hit across the line. You don't do that. I mean, these guys are bowling pretty straight. Most times these days, the spinner bowls ball straight. And look at that delivery. Bowl as straight as possible. Hit that ball. Try to hit it.
Livingstone comes in, bowl to Shea Hope, who strokes this down to mid-on, can't get a run, and the score remains at 106 for 2. So Brandon King, looking at his bat, there was nothing wrong with his bat. It's more like something wrong, probably with his head. Livingstone bowl to Hope, and Hope goes back deep in his crease, turns this to the man at mid-wicket. If he misses that, he will be out. At the end of over number 19, 106 for 2, Carties and 1, Hope yet to get off the mark. Over to you, Andre.
Yes. So, I mean, England have gotten 2 wickets right there where I think nothing special, not really special deliveries, but, you know, just errors on the part of the batsmen, you know, and really poor judgment on the part of Brandon King and Alec Athanaze, who actually gave away the wickets. You know, these batsmen need to be more mindful of the straighter ball and playing the ball in the V, keeping the ball played straight. You know, these spinners, they're not spinning much, so the ball is straight. So ball, you know, once the ball is not is on the stump, you keep.
As Ryan bowl to Carty, and Carty defends down back the pitch, and these two needs to get a good partnership, you know, definitely. And so thank you, Keith Aaron, very much. I appreciate it. The collapse begin. No, Jay. Let's be more optimistic than that. Ryan comes in, bowl to Carty, and Carty drives down to long off for a single. He moves up to 2. Hope will come into strike. 1-7 for 2, as Mr. Casanova said. Started to play the spin just like Athanaze, way back in his crease. Okay? I think he was referring to King. Please offer your guests a drink. And Keith Aaron, you're not easy, you know, man. Ryan comes in now, bowl to the West Indies captain, who's on the front foot, drive a little in the air, but in the gap. They gone for 1, they touch down, and they turn for the second, but it's not on. The return comes in, and that's all they will get. Hope is off the mark with 1. The score moves up to 108. 108 for 2, as no batter should play across the line of a ball that pitch in line of the off stump. Always players should play through the V. Yes, they should do that, as Carter drives that one to the cover. There is no run. He remains on 2. Let's watch as Riyadh comes into him now. This is the 5th delivery of over number 20. West Indies 108 for 2. Ahmed comes into Carty, who's deep in his crease, and turn this in the region of backward square leg. The fielder from short fine leg comes across and comes in field, and underarm the return to the keeper, and Carty moves up to 3. Hope is on 1. 109 for 2. 1 to come in over number 20. As Hamed comes in, bowl to Hope, and Hope beaten outside the ash stump. That one turns across him, and Butler whipped off the bails, but Hope was well grounded at the end of over number 20. West Indies 109 for 2, Andre.
Yes, so West Indies, they'll have to rebuild from here. You know, I mean, these are 2 pretty new batters, you know, so they'll have to start all over again, you know, and it's going to be very, very important for Shea Hope. He needs to bat right through now, because he's the most experienced batter here, and he needs to, you know, they need to consolidate so that the likes of Hitmai and Sherfin Rutherford won't have too much to do when they come to bat.
Yes. Patrick Davey, I agree with you, and especially what Mr. Casanova said, as Livingstone bowled that one on the pad of Cart, who clips it away. They touch down for 1, they look for the second, it's not on. The score moves up now to 110 for 2. So 110 for 2 after 20.1 over. Yes, Mr. Casanova, you're just following up on what Patrick Davis said. Good point there. Brian H. is saying, West Indies batters still struggle against spin. Ahmed comes in, bowl to open hope, clip this in the onside, pass the umpire to his right. They go through for a single. The fielder comes off the backward square leg boundary and rifle the return into the keeper. That's all they will get. Nelson for 2. Carty is on 4. Hope is on 2. Let's watch Ahmed. West Indies batsman still struggling to spin. Ahmed comes in, bowl to Carty, and Carty tuck this to the man at mid-wicket. Yes, the ball kept low. Yes, it does keep in low, and we saw that when England batted, Livingstone really going through his over quickly, short, outside the off stump, and Carty didn't put that away. He tried to guide it away, but he didn't beat the man at backward point. The score remains on 111 for 2. 2 to come in over number 21. Livingstone comes in now, bowl to Carty, and he tucked this into the onside. They go through for an easy single. So Carty moves up to 5. Hope is on 2, comes into strike. Merrick is saying, here comes the call. So Merrick Meredith again is saying, here comes the collapse. Oh, you're saying, here comes the collapse. And Brian H., West Indies Academy putting a beat down on Emerging Islands as Hope stroked this into the onside. At the end of the over, Andre, West Indies 112 for 2.
Yes, it's just time for consolidation on the part of the West Indies team. You know, Carty has just come into bat, so too Shea Hope. You know, Hope being the most experienced batter and being the best ODI batter for the West Indies. He will need to bat for a very, very, very long time if West Indies is to stand a chance of overall in this target.
Yes, he will need to bat a long time. And it's good to see that Augusti is getting some runs in this innings as West Indies Academy is 62 for 1. And we hope that will continue very long. Yes, indeed, they are putting a beating on them. I think they're going to bring Will Jack into the attack shortly as Ahmed comes in. Ball to Carty, looking to drive, but he almost yacked himself. It goes back to the bowler. There is no run, clapping away at first slip. Why these batters don't practice playing against spin and do the strike rotation practice? They need to do that. Ahmed comes in over the wicket, short, outside the off stump. That's the googly. Carter never picked it. He got the bottom edge and dropped in front of the keeper. There is no run. The score remains at 112 for 2. Carter seconds as he watch. Ahmed tosses the ball from hand to hand now. He grips it in his right hand, comes in, bowl to Carty. Again, the googly, but Carty picked it. This time was on the back foot defending. There is no run. So don't be surprised if Will Jack follows up after these spinners, because clearly we are not getting away the spinners. As Carty seconds over the wicket, come Ahmed, bowl to Carty, beat a lovely leg break. He was driving at that one. It whizzed past the outside edge of the bat there. Lovely delivery there from Riyad Ahmed Andre.
Oh yes, magnificent ball indeed by Ahmed. And he looks pretty good. This young leg spinner. You know, he has good variety and he's bowling really, really good here for the English.
So they are pulling back the run rate nicely. 112 for 2. Ahmed comes in, bowl to Carty. He went for the glory delivery there, but Carty was on the back foot, just standing up tall and just defending, allowing the ball to come for him and reading it off the pitch. And there is no run. 1 to come in over number 22. So he comes in now. Ahmed comes in now. Bowl. That's a lovely leg break. It touches and it pitches and it leaves Carty. That's a made over from Ahmed Andre. Well bowled.
Very well bowled indeed from the young man. And he had Carty in a little bit of trouble there. You know, bowling the googly, giving a leg spinner. Nice variety by Ahmed. Really good from the young man.
Yes, indeed, he was lucky. Brian H. and Patrick Davies said, Mr. Brown, you guys need a cold red stripe beer. Good job. Keep it up. Thank you, Patrick Davy. You're most welcome, sir. They are too many times playing across the line. That is their problem. Dave Jogi is saying they're playing across the line too often. I agree with you.
Far too often.
As he bowls to open, Hope drives. That is Livingstone. Off the outer portion of the bat, it goes into the offside. The man at backward point field, there is no run. 112 for 2. As Livingstone comes in now, bowl to open. Hope there, just getting back on that one at the last moment and squeezing it down to backward square leg for a single. And so he's saying that Strappeat Singh is saying, I'm hoping Rutherford to finish this match. I hope Rutherford and Etmire doesn't get any bat. I hope these two finish it.
Yes.
Yes. Randy Beckers, as he comes in now, bowl to Carty, who drives. Can't beat the man at extra cover. There's no run. 113 for 2. Carty and Hope need to rotate the strike more. They just get to 200. West Indies will chase down 126 in the last 10. That's possible. Go ahead, Andre.
Carty is such a very, very slow starter. It takes a long time to get into his rhythm when he plays.
Livingstone comes in, bowl to Carty, and Carty on the back foot, turning that one off the stump to the man at short mid-wicket. There is no run. This is over number 23. Carty is on 5, Hope is on 3. 113 for 2. Livingstone look like a good bowler against this West Indies team. Carty drives down to long off for a single at the end of over number 22. West Indies 114 for 200.
Yeah. Carty needs to score at a faster rate. I think in this day and age, in this modern day, I mean ODI, he has a strike rate of 66. I think which is not good enough. He needs to score at a faster rate than at the rate that he's going.
Yeah, man. So 114 for 2 as we look at Brian H saying Carty has 5 runs on 21's ball. Not good at all. He needs to rotate the strike. As Ahmed comes in, bowl to Carty, and he drives into the offside. Can't score. The score remains on 114 for 2 as Ahmed looks at his field. He comes in now and bowl to Carty. He's in bowl to Carty down the leg side, and he swept this away. Beat the short fine leg. It will run into the boundary now. It goes into the fine leg boundary for 4. That was a bad ball from Ahmed, and Carty capitalized on it well, Andre.
On the bad ball. That was body line by Ahmed. And there's Carty obliging by sweeping that one to the man at the backward, the deep fine leg here for 4. Yeah, but Carty.
So he drives that one down to long off for a single. The score now moves up to 119 for 2. So Carty is on 11. Hope is on 3. 119 for 2. We are in over number 23. 24. Over number 24. As Hope beaten outside the off stump as the leg break turns across them and through to the keeper. That one touchdown, just about 2 stump outside the off stump, and Hope pushing at it, following it. He just need to either cut those balls or allow them to go through, but he should not be pushing at it. Ahmed comes in, bowl to Hope, much closer to him, and he drives off the outer portion of the bat. Did they go through for a single, or the batsman come back in their crease? We never saw what happened there, just wrote. 120 for 2 as Carty comes into strike. They did go through for the single, so that's Hope is on 4 now. Ahmed bowl to Carty, who's on the back foot, defend at the end of over number 24. West Indies 120 for 2. Andre?
Yeah, so steady going there by the West Indies. 120 for 2. They need to step up the scoring rate a bit. The asking rate is at 7.87. Not out of control by any stretch of the imagination, but they still need to go at a faster pace right here.
Thank you very much, Andre, as we welcome back Bobby, as Andre will now go on his drinks break. Thank you very much, Andre. Welcome back, Bobby. What's your thoughts on the match at this stage?
A bit of dry period for us, but I think we're still in control, especially with Shea Hope there, and we have wickets in hand.
Is Carty playing a test match? That's the comment from Arju Singh as Hope hit that down the ground for 4 and he moves up to 8. West Indies 124 for 2. Is Carty playing a test match, Bobby?
I think he's just trying to push it through the gap, but he's not finding the gap. He should just calm down, and just calm down. He's looking a bit frustrated.
Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button, and remember the Western Union link in the video description as Hope Seckers, as Livingstone bowl to Hope, full toss. He didn't beat the man at mid-wicket. The score remains on 124 for 2. So Mr. Casanova is saying that Carty just need to stay there. His strike rate will come up. Hope unable to beat backward point. So you agreeing with Mr. Casanova, Bobby?
Yeah. That's how Carty normally plays. He's a slow starter, then he works his way into his innings.
Hope is an 8. Livingstone in his 5th over. Look like a good bowler today. Bowl to Hope, and Hope beat the inner circle this time. They go through for a single. The man at extra cover. That looks to be Sam Curran. He gave chase. Send the return to the keeper. 125 for 2. Hope moves up. Go ahead.
Is the Livingston an off break? Off spinner?
He bowled right arm leg spin to the right hander and off spin to the left hander. But he bowls both.
Okay.
Maybe he's mixing them up right now. 120.
Yeah. I mean, because now I see he's bowling leggy, and I say I never really see Livingston bowl legs.
Over the wicket come Livingston to Carty, and Carty off the back foot can't beat short mid wicket as he pulls that away at the end of over number 25. We're at halfway stage. We're at the halfway stage in the West Indies innings. Carty 11, Hope is a 9, 125. How does the West Indies look at this stage, Bobby?
They still look good. I still think we can get there. We still look good. We lost King at a time where he was really looking to accelerate, and I think if King was still there, he would have taken the game away from the English.
Patrick Dave, you need to tell Mr. Casanova that, Merrick Murditt. Where's Merrick Murditt? Mr. Casanova, Merrick Murditt. See it there on the screen? Patrick Dave, you need to tell Merrick Murditt and Mr. Casanova that. And Christopher Bristol, they need to know that I'm a quality spinner. They need to know. They think I'm joking when I'm telling them. Mr. Casanova said they got to go up. They have to go after Livingstone. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I don't think Livingstone is that good of a bowler. So
yes, they're letting him look good today, and he's not that good. He should not be looking so good. Do you agree?
He's not that good. The young kid is good, but not Livingstone.
Yes. Ahmed is good, but not Livingstone. You cannot allow Livingstone to bowl 5 overs for 21 runs and also get a wicket. That's unacceptable.
Yes.
So Curran is back into the attack, and he's short to Hope, and Hope pulled it away down forward a square for 4, 129 for 2. Good shot by Hope, Bobby.
Yeah, that pace won't trouble Hope. He's too good of a batsman.
Yes. Denley Camber saying we going to win. Okay, guys, we're going well. Okay, guys, we will win. Thank you for your comment. Denley Camber will love the optimism, will love the positiveness. Well said. I appreciate that. Andrew Mills. Curran round the wicket, ball to open. I'll clip this into the onside. To the man at mid wicket, there is no run. The score remains 129 for 2. You love the optimism, Bobby?
I do. I'm feeling very optimistic. Like they say, once you have wicket, you're always in the game.
Yes. And Andrew Mills is saying the run rate is not out of control. Let's be patient. Yes, I understand that, but we still need to try and run hard and get the singles. No big shots is not needed.
We get that boundary and over, and some singles, and we're good.
Yes, and Curran to Hope just tuck that off his pad down to back with a square leg for a single, and the score moves up to 130 for 2. Hope is on 14. And so Dave Jogi is saying you have to play straight and get in them. You play shots. This is the way I think. Yes, I am one of those who think that at the start of your innings, especially at the start of your innings, Curran round the wicket, ball to Carty, and Carty looking to turn a straight one into the onside and get the outer portion of the bat there. Bobby is lucky.
Yeah, very lucky. I think he should just calm down. Don't let the situation get the better of him.
Yes. 196 runs from 146 balls is gettable. He should not be in any hurry, but we need to pick up the singles and run. As you said, Bobby, a 4 over, and then we run hard for the rest of the over.
Yes.
Run to Carty. Carty drives, can't beat extra cover. There is no run. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think he's looking for a boundary, but Hope already scored the boundary, so just rotate the strike.
Yes. Michael Douglas is saying, I think he's going too slow. Nothing is wrong with trying to stay there. But if the ball is there to score, you need to score because you could get a ball with your name on it. Agree. Full stop. I agree. And that's why the England team go hard all the way. Curran to Carty, and Carty opened the face of the bat and defended into the offside. There is no run at the man at backward point field. The end of the over. 130 for 2. Bobby, we need to rotate the strike.
Yeah, we need to rotate the strike. Carty looks, I see him play an innings like this in the Super 50 where he was not beaten, not getting the gaps, and he was getting very frustrated. He just needs to calm down and focus, concentrate.
Yes. So yes, Merrick, I'm not afraid to say it, Merrick. You can't ask me to face Powell bowling at close to 130 kilometer. No, Powell bowling at 130 kilometer and you want me to go and face him? Merrick, I'm not going to do that.
Darren Powell?
Yes.
Darren Powell is still bowling 130?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Livingstone to Hope, and Hope get a ball that pitched up and was on his back foot. He should be on the front foot there, Bobby, and driving that through the offside.
Yes. Misjudged by skipper, but he's good enough to figure that out.
And pull this away, a short one. He pulls it away, forward of square into the boundary for 4. So that was short, and he pulled it away. The score moves up to 134. Lovely shot by Hope.
Yeah.
I don't agree with you, though, Arjur Sharma. I don't agree with you. I think he should learn red ball cricket first. I don't quite agree.
Yeah. No, I don't agree with that, Sharma. We have too much of that for the past maybe 10 years. And this is the reason why guys leak in the end. They get tired.
Livingstone to Hope, and he turns that into the onside. Quick singer. Ahmed cannot stop it. They're through for it. 135 for 2. Go ahead with your comment, Bobby.
Yes, I'm saying, just like you said, Joseph needs some time first. Just like how the other Joseph Azari, he was in the test team first, and then, he take his time, work his way up. And now he's a brilliant format bowler. So it's the same thing with Joseph.
Short outside the stump to Carty, cuts it away, down backward of point. They're through for a single, 136 for 2. There's a comment on the screen there from Andrew Mills. Bobby, do you mind reading and responding to it for me?
So he said Carty's struggling.
At the end of the over, as that Hope drive this one down to the boundary, they go through for a single, 137 for 2 now. They're looking to tick it over a little bit here now. It's not bad from this over so far. At this stage, Carty comes back into strike. I think it's about 7 out of the over so far. Livingstone to Carty, deep in his crease, playing that off Migger and leg stump. The score remains 137 for 2 at the end of over number 27. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, so Andrew Mills is saying, Carty is struggling. I understand they're trying to invest in him, but he has to improve his game. That's the old method of playing one-day cricket. Well, it's still 300 balls, right? And Mr. Mills, I agree that Carty, he's struggling right now, but if you want to do away with a player like that, do you say that to Virat or any other guys who take their time?
But maybe he's going to tell you that Virat run hard between the crease. Although Virat probably not hitting the 4, he runs very hard, and so he still strike at close to 90.
No, Virat is sometimes he goes at 80. But what I'm saying still, I'm not comparing him with Virat, I'm saying people are saying the old method of playing one-day cricket, but I believe you have different players, for different positions.
Hope drove that through the offside, and they got 2 the field and the cover boundary at the circle to his right. The score is now 139 for 2. We're on over number 28. So Hope is now on 22. Carty is on 12. 139 for 2. Sam Curran, the left-arm pacer, round the wicket to Hope, and Hope just at the top of the bunks, just ease it down to long on for a single, and he moves up to 23. Hope looking good, Bobby.
Yeah, Hope looking good as usual. He gets it. Like I said, Carty just needs some time. He's trying a bit too hard, frustrating himself.
Yes. So Mr. Casanova is saying, don't worry, runs will come. And welcome to the show, Columbus. Columbus, what that's? Symphorine. Welcome to the show, Columbus Symphorine. I hope I pronounce your name right. Curran round the wicket, ball to Carty, short. He looks to pull. He got the bottom edge and it goes down to the fielder coming off the fine leg boundary. They go through for a single. 141 for 2. He moves up to 13. He should have done better there, Bobby.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He knows that. So he's just, the frustration just makes him not timing the ball good. He should just calm down.
Yes, Columbus is saying, hey, I'm back, my bro. Season's greetings. West Indies should win away. Big up Cozier number 2. Thank you, Columbus. Thank you. Thank you. That's a lot of pressure you're putting on me, though, Columbus.
I see. That's a big name.
Yeah, big name. A lot of pressure, man. Mind you let me get nervous, Columbus. Curran over the wicket, ball to Hope. Hope strokes this down to mid-on. The mid-wicket comes across field. There is no run. The score remains 141 for 2. By the way, I heard that Taki I won all 3 of their games in Florida. Oh, well done. I think today is a semi-final. Today is a semi-final in Florida. Bobby, oh, you're far away, so you not have seen it.
Yeah. I'm 4 hours away.
Yes. Hope comes into strike as Curran moves in round the wicket, passes the umpire now, ball to Hope, and Hope try to cut that one. It rises steeply outside the half stump, through to the keeper. There is no run. That's a good delivery from Curran, similar to the ball that Joseph bowled to get rid of the opener.
Yes.
And Mr. Casanova is saying that Shea Hope is our only hope.
Shea Hope.
That's a good one, Mr. Casanova. As he seconds now. Curran starts his run-up. He passed the umpire just about now and ball to Hope, and Hope looking to turn that one in the inside, taken on the body, and it drops in front of him. At the end of over number 28, West Indies 141 for 2. Bobby, are we behind the 8 ball at this stage?
Yeah, a little bit, but I still think it's within control because we have Hitmaya and Rutherford to come. So I still think it's within control.
Yeah, but this point Michael Douglas is making that everybody else in the match strike above 90, yet still he's striking below 50.
I mean, 2-6 can change that. 2-6 change that.
Yeah, Christopher Bristol is saying this to give the guy a break. But I understand what you're saying, Bobby. But he needs to run hard. That is my point, you know. They need to run hard between the wicket. They need to use their wrists, and so on.
He needs to. I think
down the pitch come Carty. Down the pitch come Carty. Cannot beat me down, and there is no run. Continue. Let me take this delivery. Livingstone comes in again. Ball to Carty, and Carty throws this into the outside. Can't score. Go ahead with your comment.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't think Carty have a problem with running, you know. He's one of the ones that runs hard, but his problem is he's just finding the fielders today. He's not finding the gaps.
So he needs to use his feet and he needs to use his crease.
Yes.
Stone ball to Carty and he cuts this away in the air, but it beat backward point. It running out towards the boundary. They gone for one good running, 2 runs there, 143 for 2. Well run there. That was good running there. You know. So he needs to use his wrists. He needs to use his crease. He needs to go across the crease. He needs to go back in this crease. He needs to come forward and get the singles. And he needs to allow the ball to come to him some more. And I said the other day that these guys need to learn to play tip and run. 144 for 2 as he got a single into the onside. Hope comes into strike on 23. Carty's on 16. 2 to come in over number 29.
Yeah, and the English, they are not giving away anything like how we did. So they're feeling very well.
Yes, they're feeling very well. Someone said that we gave away 50 runs in the field. That's what someone said. I think that was a bit too many, but I think it's probably about 25, Bobby.
The reason why I said it was 50, we drop a couple catches, especially Crowley, when we could have really put some pressure on them. And then, it was just some sloppy feeling.
Yeah, so we could be chasing 275 instead of 325.
No, 275, yes, 275.
Yes. So yeah, okay. So Christopher Bristol, what are you on? 185 from 132 balls. Randy Beckers, it's gettable, but we need to get a move on. It is Christopher, not cassava. Jay saying, need some boundaries and some hard running. I agree with you. Oh, Sangun, okay. Mr. Brown, George Henry here. Thanks for the comment. You're welcome, sir. How is church today? I hope you had a wonderful day at church. So, Bobby, you think that 21 overs remaining, we need 100 and how many? 182 runs?
Yes.
182 from 21 overs. It is time now that we definitely make a big effort to increase the run rate.
Yeah, because we're going into the 20 over now, the last 20. So, we can definitely push up.
That one kept low, but I think it missing leg stump. I think it was. I think it's definitely missing.
I think he should have reviewed it too, but Hope told him it was straight. I think he should. It looks like it was going down leg to me.
That one definitely going leg stump. I would review it. Maybe though, did Hope tell him that it was straight because Hope, boy, we need to get this run rate going and you are blocking?
It looks straight. Taking a second look at it, it looked pretty straight.
It looked pretty straight.
It looked pretty straight when I look at it again.
Yes.
It looked like it angled back in.
Boy, I still think it missing, Bobby. Well, probably umpire's call. I would like to see archive.
Yeah, I would like to see the archive.
I would love to see archive, but as I said, maybe umpire's call.
Hitmaya looks like he's lost a bit of pound. Hitmaya still need to lose 20 more pounds.
Yes, George Henry is congratulating Issa of Taki, who's representing Issa. Isn't Excelsior here too, Mr. Henry? Yes. I think Excelsior is out there, right, Bobby?
Yeah, Excelsior is there.
Excelsior is at the tournament. So Hetmyer now comes out to bat with the score at 144 for 3. Bobby, what are you expecting from Hetmyer today?
My honest answer.
Yeah?
I don't think I can give my honest answer, but they said expect the worst but prepare for the best. So I'm hoping for the best for Hetmyer. Maybe he can give us a half century today.
Yes, with a strike rate of 105 and an average of 33.43. That is one of the top average and strike rate combined in the West Indies in ODI game. But he have not done anything for the last 3 games. The last 3 times he played for West Indies, it was a combined score of 24 when he had up all 3. But let's hope today he gives us one of those quick fire century. Have to wish for the best. Ooh. I hope for good innings from Hetmyer today.
Well, Hetmyer did say Shea Hope is his most favorite player to bat with, so let's hope Shea Hope can start something for him, like some renaissance or something.
Down the leg side, and he chipped this in the air, just out of the reach at the man at short mid-wicket who made a gallant effort, and they go through for 1, they come back for the second, good run in there, Hetmyer off the mark with a streaky shot.
Yes, very nervy shot.
Yeah, that was indeed a very nervous shot, but it doesn't matter. It's 2 more runs, and he's off the mark. Yes. Yes, it's going down. Mr. Henry is saying that Excelsior is also there, but I have not heard how well they have been doing. Issa is proud of both teams representing our Jamaican high school. If my memory serves me right, and Mr. Henry, you can correct me here as Gus Askins comes round the wicket, ball to Shimran Hetmyer defends down the onside of the pitch, and there is no run. You are the chairman of the cricket committee at Issa. Let's watch the replay. umpires called, Bobby. It wasn't as straight as the umpire thought it is. His finger was up right away. And I know that ball was heading down the leg side. And why is a West Indian umpire giving that decision?
I would have never given that decision.
It boggles the mind when a West Indian umpire giving that decision. Really boggles the mind. Round the wicket come Atkins, the ball to Hetmeyer, whip this away. Down to the field and the boundary. That looks good though. They go through for a singles and 3, 147 for 3. Good shot by Hetmeyer, Bobby.
Yeah, lovely shot by Hetmeyer. You know, still a bit aerial, but it was a good shot. It was there to hit.
Gail and Evans, welcome to the show. And please remember to slash a like on the video. And remember, if you are sending money from the USA, use Western Union. The link is in the video description. Click on the link and you don't have to leave your home. Wherever you are, you can send money once you click on that link and register once you're sending money from the USA. Over the wicket, come Atkins, ball to Hope, who looks to pull. That one is very close. It's not outside the umpire. That was short. He was pulling. Maybe height, but the pitch is keeping low. Should England review? They are thinking about it. That was, the pitch is keeping low. I would review it if I was England.
That looks a bit high.
You know, they're thinking about it. 1 minute, 1 second, time up. But I would review it if I was England. That looks close to me, Bobby.
Yeah, it looks a bit high to me.
Yeah, it hit him above the pad, on the tie pad, but the pitch was keeping up. It's keeping a bit low, and Hope is a short man.
Yeah, but he was jumping as well. So
let's watch there. Missing. It is missing. Yes, it is missing. So then, good decision by England not to review. 147 for 3. He's over the wicket and he bowls to open up off the back foot, strokes it down to the man on the cover boundary. They go through for a single. 148 for 3 at the end of over number 30, Bobby. Who is in front at this time in the match?
I would have to say England is in front right now. The pressure is definitely building.
Yes. And Gail and Evans' comment, do you mind reacting to Gail and Evans' comment?
If the West Indies don't put their head down, but they will lose. They will lose indeed if they don't do that.
Yes. Goodwin Curry said, okay, guys, we learn to play angers and arc in my time in order to gather runs when bowling tight, our pitch acting up. So correct, Goodwin Curry. Well said. That's a good point there. As we welcome back Andre. Andre will join us just after this over to give the ball commentary. So Mr. George Henry is the chairman of the ISA Cricket Competition Committee. So the cricket competitions that are run by ISA, they are all organized by Mr. George Henry. He's the man in charge of that. As Livingstone bowled to Hope, who strokes this down to the field at mid-on, and there is no run. 148 for 3 in over number 31. Do you agree with Goodwin Curry, Bobby? That's what you learn to do, don't?
Yeah, yes. But, nowadays with the 2020, a lot of guys aren't learning that.
Yes.
Or even when a lot of guys, even when they learn that initially, they just throw that skill out the window.
And so up there, beaten in the flight, and he hit that one down to long on, though the right hand came off the bat, but he's still able to get it down to long on. They go through for a single, 149 for 3. Hetmeyer is on 3. Hope is on 35. The West Indies, 149 for 3, looking to get 326 to win this first ODI in this 3-match series. This is the 103rd match being played between the two teams. The 46th in the West Indies. The first one was played in Headingley way back in 1973, 50 years ago. Round the wicket, ball to Hetmeyer. Hetmeyer drives. Can't beat extra cover. There is no run. 149 for 3 over number 30.4. There's Ronaldo 27. They're talking about the problem with Carter. Ball to Hetmeyer again. That's Livingstone trying to beat extra cover to his right. He failed to do so again. One delivery to come in over number 30. Etmire is on 3. With him is Shea Hope, the West Indies captain. He's on 25. Round the wicket, ball to Etmire, drive. He finally beat extra cover. It goes down to the man on the cover boundary, sends the return in at the end of over number 21. Hope is on 25. Etmire is on 4. West Indies 150 for 3. Next will be Bobby, and after Bobby, we will hear from Andre.
Okay, so he said the problem with Carty at 3 is he bats too slow. If the team score above 280, he doesn't seem to have the game suited to that chase at 3. Imagine losing an early wicket in the power play. Do you send him? Do you send him, Andre?
I mean, I think probably 3 is still the most ideal position for Kesey Carty, because there, if he's gonna play, I think 3 is the best position for him, because that's the position in which he'll have enough time to get himself in, because it does take a while to get himself in, to get going. So if he should bat in this lineup any at all, it should be at number 3.
I definitely think so, because you cannot send him down the order. He's not gonna bat at 4. I think he's not. The game is not suited for him to bat at 5th. If we lose an early wicket, we just have to send him. He will get better, because we have seen him play a couple good innings in T20 cricket, so we know he has the shot. So I mean, I believe
for some strange reason, his strike rate is pretty much ordinary for ODI cricket in this day and age. 66 is just ordinary.
Yeah, but I believe he can improve. I believe we should invest in him.
Okay, here comes Cars the bowl to Etmire. Cars around the wicket, over bowl to Etmire. Etmire is driving that one outside the outer half of the bat down to the third man area for a single. The score moves on to 151 for 3. Shea Hope is on 25. Etmire moves on to 5.
Yes, because I believe if you look at Mayers over the last year, he has averaging probably about 16.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really worth, you have to invest in him. He's been around for a while. He has only played probably around 16, 17 games, but he just needs to work on his strike rate. And here comes Cars, bowl to Shea Hope on his back and into the stump, and just playing that one back to the bowler. The score remains at 151 for 3. Shea Hope is on 25 from 34 deliveries. Shimron Etmire is on 5 from 8. West Indies need a further 175 from 111 balls. It's going to be Bryden Cars, who's going to come over the wicket to bowl to Shea Hope. And here comes Cars on his way to bowl to Hope. Passes the umpire now, bowls to Hope, and Hope is pulling that one a bit short to the man at the deep mid-wicket area. There are singles all they'll be. The backward square leg era, by the way. So Shea Hope, he moves on to 26.
Yeah, so Christopher Brittle says, watch the great Hitmire take West Indies over the line. I hope so, Christopher. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope he can, because he needs to get going, because the run rate is really, really, increasing as we speak. So he's going to be a very key man if West Indies ought to get over the line. He set this ball to Carson. He's driving that one to the man on the deep mid-off area. They are unable to score. The score means at 152 for 3. Shimron Etmire is on 5. And Shea Hope is on 26 from 35. So Etmire, he looks around the field. He settles. He throws his bat. And here comes Bryden Cars to bowl to Shimron Etmire. Cars around the wicket, bowl to Shimron Etmire. Etmire is pulling that one to the man at the fine leg area for an easy single. The score moves on to 153 for 3 at the end of over number 32. Shimron Etmire is on 6 and Shea Hope is on 26.
So Gaylord Evans said Hitty got to step up or step out the team. That's what we believe too. He has to step up. His time of investment is done.
Yeah, Mikel said, I don't like the inconsistent bounce, to be honest. Yeah, we have seen a bit of inconsistency in the pitch, you know. Some balls keeping a bit low.
Brian H says, Miss Song. I don't get that, Brian. And what's that?
Taki beat Excelsior earlier in the competition. As a T20 competition in Tampa, Florida.
Tampa, yes. So is Taki the champion? At the finals is tomorrow.
I think they beat. I think they beat Excelsior in an earlier game though. But I don't know who the champion is at this point in time. So 173 needed from 108 balls, and here's Shimon Hetmar to face Livingstone. Is bowling his 9th over. Livingstone around the wicket, bowl to Shimon Hetmar, and is just playing that one to the deep cover area. They go through for an easy single. Hetmar goes to 7. The score moves on to 154 for 3.
So Mr. George Henry said Mayday High School should have been gone to the tournament last week, but they had some travel arrangement challenges.
Okay. And there's Hetmar is driving that one right back over the head of the ball for 6. Magnificent shot there by Shea Hope. And there was Shea Hope that's hitting that one right over the ball, the head of the ball for 6 runs.
That's how you should deal with Livingston. He's not a good of a bowler.
Yeah, and there was Shea Hope hitting that one right, dead straight over the ball for 6 lovely runs. He moves to 32 from 36. Livingston tosses the ball from hand to hand, and here comes Livingston to bowl to Shea Hope, and Shea Hope is just driving that one to the deep cover area. They go through for an easy single. Score moves on to 161 for 3. Shea Hope goes by 1 to 33 from 37 balls. Hetmar to face Livingston, he's on 7.
So Michael Douglas, everybody should like up the like. Like up the likes, please, people. Like up the like.
Yeah. Mr. Casanova said we need some boundaries. We need some boundaries indeed, Mr. Casanova.
We're getting some, Mr. Casanova. They heard you.
Yes. Here comes Livingston bowl to Hetmar, and Hetmar is just hitting that one right back over the bowler's head for 4. Magnificent shot by Shimon Hetmar. And there was Livingston tossing the ball to tossing that one up, and Shimon Hetmar just hitting that one dead straight over the bowlers for 4 runs.
That's how you deal with Livingston. Yes, that's how you deal with Livingston. Put him out the ground. Ground. So Patrick Davis said, Hetmar will up today and down tomorrow.
Hetmar, who's just flicking that one to the man at the backward square leg era. It doesn't beat the fielder. It's the end of the over. End of over number 33. The score is 165 for 3. Hetmar is on, is it 11?
Yeah. So
and Shea Hope is on 33.
Patrick Davis said Hetmar will up today and down tomorrow. Well, I hope he's up today, because we need him. We need him to be up today. Maybe if he's down tomorrow, somebody else, we won't need him as much, but we need him to be up today. We need one of those games from him.
Right. So it's going to be Bryden Cars to bowl his 7th over, the 34th of the innings, and he's going to bowl to Shea Hope. So it's going to be Cars to bowl to Hope, and here comes Cars on his way to bowl to Hope, passes the umpire now, bowl to Shea Hope, and Hope is just trying to flick that one. He misses that one, and down the leg side, taken by the keeper, and wide is signal. The score moves on to 166 for 3. West Indies need a further 160 from 102 deliveries. Says Shea Hope on 33 from 37 balls. Shimon Hetmar is on 11 from 14 balls. It's going to be Bryden Cars. He turns. He comes in now to bowl to Shea Hope. Passes umpire just about now. Bowl to Hope, and Hope is just nudging that one to the man at the 3rd man boundary. Goes through for an easy single. He goes to 34. The score moves on to 167 for 3. Shimon Hetmar face to take strike. He's on 11 not out. West Indies need a further 159 runs from 101 balls at a scoring rate of 9.45 per over. is Shimron Hetmeyer. He settles. Just a slight look around the field. Twirls his bat, settles. He waits for Bryden Cars. So it's going to be Cars to bowl to Shimron Hetmeyer. He waits, bowl to Hetmeyer. Hetmeyer is flicking that one to the man at the long on boundary. Go through for an easy single. He moves on to 12. The score moves on to 168 for 3. And Shea Hope comes back into strike. He's on 34 from 38 balls. So Shea Hope, the most consistent West Indies batter, the West Indies batter with the highest average of those playing over at least 50 matches. Shea Hope, he waits on Bryden Cars. Cars passes the umpire just about now. Bowl to Hope, and Hope is just pulling that one. There's a short jab pull to the man at the backward square leg boundary for an easy single. The score moves on to 169 for 3. Shea Hope goes to 35 from 39 balls. It's going to be Shimron Hetmeyer to face Bryden Cars. He settles. And here comes Bryden Cars. He stops, he turns, he goes back to his mark. It doesn't seem to be quite ready there. Cars is going to come around the wicket to bowl to Shea Hope. And here comes Cars on his way to bowl to Hope. Pass the umpire now, bowl to Hope. And Hope is trying to hit that one. It's just over the man at the cover area to the man at the deep cover field. And they go through for a single. And that's a shot there by Shimron Hetmeyer trying to pull that one. It came off the outer edge of the bat. It flew down to the man at the deep cover area for a single.
Yeah, he was trying to cross hit that to the leg side.
Yeah, trying to pull that one over mid wicket, and it took the edge of the bat to the man at the deep cover area for a single. So Shea Hope comes back into strike. He's on 35, and Bryden Cars is on his way to bowl to Shea Hope. Pass the umpire now, bowl to Hope, and Hope is trying to cut that one. It takes inner half of the bat. They go through for a single, and that is all there'll be. The score moves on to 171 for 3. And there was Bryden Cars bowling a slower delivery. And there was Shea Hope trying to cut that one, mistimed it to the keeper, and they go through for a single.
Nice.
So it's going to be Bryden Cars to come to bowl to Shimron Hetmeyer. But here comes Cars around the wicket, bowl to Hetmeyer. Hetmeyer is pulling that one straight to the man at the deep mid-wicket area. They go through for a single. Oh, they get 4. They actually, that's 4 runs by Shea Hope. There was no fielder there at the deep mid-wicket area. So Shea Hope gets 4 runs. The score moves on to 175 for 3.
Okay, so
Shea Hope
Mr.
goes by
Goodwin
to 70.
Curry.
Yeah.
Yes, he's saying, I'm going to go off script a little. And it has to do with our roaming 2020 ambassadors. I don't care how much you're being paid by your franchise. You guys must respect the fact that the world knows you because of the West Indies. And I stand by that, Mr. Goodwin. Every other players from other nations can understand that. But I don't know, West Indian players don't understand that.
So it's going to be Livingstone to bowl his final over. And it's going to be over number 36. He's going to come to bowl to Shea Hope.
Okay.
So it's Livingstone is going to come. It's going to be bowling to Hope. And here comes Livingstone over the wicket, bowl to Shea Hope. And Hope was on the back foot and just covers up to the man at the backward point area. They don't score. The score means at 175 for 3.
So Mr. George Henry says, please note that the ISA Headley Cup and Grey Shield competition will bowl off on January 16th. So to all the peeps in Jamaica, go out and support the high school cricket, please.
Yes. So January 16th. Thank you very much, Mr. Henry.
Go out and support the kids,
It's gonna be Shea Hope. He's gonna face the bowling of Livingston, and Shea Hope is on the back foot and cracking that one to the man at the deep cover area. They go through for a single. They come back through for 2 runs. You know, really good running there by Shea Hope and Shimran Itmire. And the score moves on to 177 for 3. Hope moves on to 38. West Indies need a further 149 from 93 balls at a run rate of 9.61 per over. Here comes Livingstone to bowl to Hope, and Hope is on the back foot and just turning that one to the man at the long on area, or rather wide middle wicket area for easy single. And that is all they get. The score moves on to 178 for 3. Shimran Hetmire is back on strike. He will face the bowling of Livingstone. And here comes Livingstone to bowl to Shimran Hetmire. Around the wicket, bowl to Hetmire, and Hetmire is back and punch that one to the man at the deep middle wicket area. They go through for a single. That is all there'll be. And Shimran Hetmire goes to 18 from 18 balls, and it's Shea Hope that will take strike.
Yeah, Hetmire seems to be blowing very high.
Yes.
It's a surprise to see Hetmire batting spin bowling in our helmet. Did the umpire tell him he cannot waste any time?
Yes. Yeah,
maybe
and there's Shea Hope on the back foot and cracking that one to the man at the deep cover area. A single is all there will be. Shea Hope now goes to 40 runs. West Indies after over number 35, they are 180 for 3, needing a further 146 from 90 balls. It's a very, very good, very, very interesting and exciting match on our hands here, Bobby.
Yes. I mean, I think once we have Ricket in hand, we will always be in the game. So Arjun Sharma says the difference between runs and balls is increasing. When the legend name as Carty came in, the gap was around 30 to 35. What do you have to say, Andre?
Yes, and what we have seen from Shimran Hetmire is that Shimran Hetmire, he has not wasted in the ball. He's going at a runner ball, you know, and Shea Hope is very much knowing his stride and doing what doing what Shea Hope does, you know, at 40 from 45 deliveries. So West Indies are very, very much in this one right here, needing a further 146 from 90. Very, very interestingly poised, Carter.
Yeah, man. Continue, man. I'm just saying that I'm just reading Mr. Henry comment here. There will also be our ISA TVJ T20 competition as well. Also under 14 and under 16. Mr. Henry, may I ask you a question? How your school look this year? They are going to win any of these competitions this year, sir?
And Mr. Henry, I want to ask you another question. Are you showing the games on YouTube? You know, show it to the fans. The fans want to see some of the high school kids, you know.
It's going to be Atkinson. He's going to take over from Bryden Cars. So Hope will face up to Atkinson. Here comes Atkinson over the wicket now. Bowl to Shea Hope. And Hope is just flicking that one to the man at the deep mid-wicket area for an easy single. He moves on to one to... There's actually 2 runs, actually. Good running there from Shea Hope and Shimran Hetmire. 2 runs, yes. 2 more runs.
Hope will always push Hetmire. I don't see Hetmire run fast with anybody but Shea Hope. And he did say Shea Hope is his most favorite person to bat with. So
yes. Yeah, Shea Hope is a very, very fit cricketer, Bobby.
Very. I mean, the young players should learn from him.
Yes, they really need to emulate Shea Hope. And here comes Atkinson to bowl to Shea Hope, and Hope is just driving that one, just dabbing that one back to the bowler. There's no run. The score remains at 182 for 3. Shea Hope is on 42, and Shimran Hetmire is on 18.
Yes, so Goodwin said they have batting to come. Somebody got to go guns blazing. I mean, I think they're picking it up right now, Goodwin. I think they're picking it up. They still
Yes,
have 14.3 overs left, so nothing crazy. I think the run rate is kind of in control.
indeed. So it's going to be Atkinson. Give me a minute here, Bobby.
Patrick
Yeah.
Davies saying, I'm 65 years old of age and still playing cricket. Just finished a competition, me and Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown bat at number 5. Thank you, Patrick Davies. How you doing?
Yeah.
Glad to have you, man.
Says Atkinson to bowl to. Oh, my feed seem to have gotten stuck here for a little bit. I don't know what's happening right here. Yes, Atkinson to be. I don't know what's my feed. Yeah, go ahead, gentlemen. I don't know what's wrong with the feed right here.
Okay, so that was a wide delivery, and Edmire trying to pull it, and it goes through to the keeper. He got what happened here? I saw Edmire walking off. Oh, he's changing his gloves. Sorry about that. So I am surprised. You know why I was surprised? Because as you said, Bobby, that from this game start, there was no change in our gloves, no towel, no helmet change. And so it was going on very good. So when I saw Edmire walking just now, I thought that he was out. But he wasn't. 144 needed from 87 deliveries.
Yeah, I see him batting spins in helmet, which he never does.
Yeah, yes. As Atkins over the wicket, ball to Edmire, drives down to the man at the edge of the circle. There's no run. The score remains 184 for 3. Are you back, Andre?
Yes, I'm back now.
Please go ahead.
Yes, so it's going to be Atkinson. He comes in to bowl to Edmire. He drives. It doesn't get a run. But to the man at the deep mid-off area. So West Indies need a further 142 from 86 balls. Shimron Hetmyer is on 18 from 19 deliveries, and Shea Hope is on 43 from 48. So here is Hetmyer settles. He waits on Atkinson to bowl. Atkinson passes on by a bowl to Shimron Hetmyer, who drives that one. Oh, it was a badly misfield here by the man at mid-off. And goes into the boundary for 4.
They gave us one back.
Yes, and there was Sam Curran just misfeeling that one. It goes past him into the mid-off area boundary for 4 runs. So 4 easy runs there for Shimron Hetmyer.
And there's the video in the Master Blaster.
So here comes Atkins to the final delivery ball to Shimron Hetmyer, who's pulling that one to the man in the deep mid-wicket area. They go through for 1. They come back through for an easy 2. So Shimron Hetmyer goes to 24. The score moves on to 190 for 3 after over number 36. West Indies need a further 136 from 84 balls.
Yes, Mr. George Henry, I think that Bobby had asked you. What was your question again, Bobby?
Are they gonna show it? Any feed?
Oh, and YouTube. Okay, and YouTube. I'm also asking Mr. George Henry, what is all your teams or your school team look for this year? Gerard Mead, the legend, welcome to the show. Glad to have you here, Gerard Mead. Nice hearing from you. How is London, Gerard Mead? I know at this time of the year it would be getting very cold in London, but I hope that you are keeping nice and warm, Gerard. Nice to have you here.
And he's saying still too many dot balls, too few boundaries. I think they're getting, they're getting odd boundaries. And there's a great man in his stadium. There's a great man, Sir Vivian Richards, all decked out in white, looking quite young. The great man himself, the Master Blaster, just taking it easy.
He's looking splendid indeed.
Indeed. And Ahmed is back into the attack now. The young leg spinner from England now. He's going to come to bowl to Shea Hope, and Hope is back. And he's just cutting that one to the man at the deep cover area for an easy single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 191 for 3. Shea Hope goes to 44, and Shimron Hetmyer is on 24, will take strike.
Yeah, so Mr. George Davis is saying we are working on my on my school winning the under 14 and under 16 in the not too distant future. We start playing last year. Okay, Bobby, maybe we could give him some ball, but Mr. Davis is going to say he comes first.
and Shimron my waist on Ahmed and there is Shimron just flicking that one to the man at the back, the square leg area. They don't get a run. The score means at 191 for 3. Shimron on 24.
Yeah, so Bobby, we could give him a few balls, right?
Yeah, we can give him a few balls, yeah.
Yes, man, we can give him a few balls.
Ahmed
ball. Anybody in
Etmire is driving that one to the man at the long off area. They go through for an easy single. The score moves on to 192 for 3. Etmire goes to 25 and She-Hope is back on strike. And this is a very good partnership for the West Indies. A partnership worth 48 from 46 balls.
Is the partnership too slow though, Andre?
Huh?
Is the partnership too slow?
They're going on more than a run a ball, so they're consolidating really nicely. I think they're still, I think they eventually step it up, but Shimron Etmire is just trying to get his eyes in. 25 from 23 is not bad going. So he waits on the bowler Etmire who covers that one up. The man from the square leg era runs in. Backward square leg era runs in. There's no run.
Bobby, are they going too slow, Bobby?
No, I don't think they're going too slow. Hitmire looks like he wants to pick it up, so they're not going too slow. Hitmire looks like, he's seen the ball a bit better now.
So this is a drinks break, so we can run through some of the comment. So, Keston Preston is saying, the gold standard for ODIs is Virat Kohli. Not many persons going to have an issue there, Preston Prescott, Keston Prescott, not many persons. Sanguinetti, Mr. Henry, we are trying to have as many matches here as possible. Stream many matches.
Okay. Many matches as possible. Stream.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Henry. So Mr. Henry is saying that this game, Michael Douglas is saying this game will probably go down to the wire, and time will tell if our poor performance in the field will cost us. What's your reaction to that, Andre?
Yeah, they did drop a few chances, But to be honest, I heard about it. I didn't watch most of the England innings, but I heard that they dropped a few chances, and we know that, the old proverbs that catches win matches. So we will see if those chances will indeed cost us.
Yes. So Brian H is saying that there was a 4 from a midfield. Andre, do you know Mr. George Henry? Is
very much. Yes, I very much know Mr. George, man. Yeah. When I started at Knox College, he and I worked together for a while, so he and I are pretty good friends. See you up, Mr. Henry.
Okay, good. And Brian H is saying Viv Richards looking cool. Yes, he's really looking good, right, Bobby?
Yeah. The master there looking down. The master blaster looking like a cool cat.
Yes. Andre, here's your nemesis. You can read this comment and answer, Andre.
Welcome, Mr. Chateau. Welcome. Do you guys believe that the strategy to keep wickets in hand with a required run rate not higher than 10 and then go for the win in the last 10 overs, do you think we need to up the tempo now? Yeah, well, now is that, we can step up the tempo a bit now, because now that Shimron Etmire, I think he has gotten his eyes in, and She-Hope, he's batting well, and it's time now for them to really up the tempo now. Now that they have consolidated, it's now they can up the tempo.
Yeah, I always believe in the strategy to keep wickets in hand, because if you don't keep wickets in hand, you're not in the game. As long as you keep wickets in hand, you're always in the game, for me.
Oh, Livingston was allowed to bowl 10 overs for 50 runs. That's the part I do not understand. That should have never happened. Gerard Mead is saying that it is very dark and cold in London. I can understand Gerard Mead.
It is very sunny over here, Gerard.
Okay, yes, we saw the response. Sorry about that, Mr. Henry. How many runs to win We need 132 runs to win from 78 deliveries. And Mr. Henry is saying, I would appreciate all the help I can. So, Bobby and Andre.
Yes.
Andre, you need to send probably a bat or two or
yeah,
some balls.
I did promise that I would send some balls, so I'll have to do that before the end of the year.
All right.
Yes, and to anybody in the chat who wants to help, we have to help the youth so we can bring through the next generation who can make us proud again.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead with the commentary, Andre.
Yes. So it's going to be Shimon Hetmeyer who's going to face Atkinson. Shimon Hetmeyer is on 26 runs from 25 balls. Shea Hope is on 45. We need a further 132 from 78 balls. So it's going to be Atkinson over the wicket now. Bowl to Hetmeyer. That's inside edge at one. It's a close shave, close call there from Shimon Hetmeyer, but it goes for 4. Down to the final area. So the score moves on to 198 for 3. Quite lucky there, Bobby.
Yes, but we need all the luck in the world.
Yeah, so there was Shimon Hetmeyer inside edge in that one for 4 runs.
We need as much luck as England did, so.
Yes. So it's going to be Shimon Hetmeyer to face Atkinson. He settles weights on Atkinson. Atkinson bowls and he just turning that one to the short mid-wicket area. There is no run. The score remains at 198 for 3. West Indies need a further 128 from 76 balls.
Yeah, Hetmeyer missed out on that one.
Yeah, Christopher Bristol, he said West Indies winning easy.
We have this.
And here comes Atkinson bowl to Hetmeyer. Is driving that one to the man at the deep cover area. Yes, sir, Henry. I'm doing well, Yeah, I'm doing well, sir. How are you doing? Still at it, sir, Henry. Still at it. Still following West Indies cricket. Still cricket is still live. And Michael said just need to set the game up for Rutherford and Shepherd. Indeed. Atkinson bowled to Hetmeyer. Hetmeyer is pulling that one to the man at the deep mid-wicket area. The man comes off the boundary. They go through for quick 2 runs. Brilliant running there from Shimon Hetmeyer and Shea Hope. Really good running, Bobby.
Yes, really good running.
And there's John Douglas saying 10 runs and over for 12 overs with Hope, Rutherford and Hetty. That's a long shot. But I think it's pretty much, it's very much gettable because there are some really big hitters to come after this. And,
I mean, if we can get 1 or 2 overs of.
And there is Shimon Hetmeyer trying to pull that one. His man is going back and it's caught. It's caught at the deep final area. And there was Brady Atkinson bowling that one short. And Hetmeyer went to pull that one. He didn't get a hold of it. And it's caught at the deep final area. And Shimon Hetmeyer goes for 32. West 73 balls.
Yes. Now it's time to see Rutherford.
Yeah, over to you, Bobby.
Yeah, it's time to see Hetmeyer's day come to an end. Good 32 from 30. A bit streaky if you ask me, but it helps.
Yeah, it was not a bad innings from Hetmeyer. He scored more than at a runner ball, and if Carty had scored more than a runner ball, we would have been closer to the target. So you cannot blame Hetmeyer for the innings, good innings. But what I'm disappointed again is that once again, Hetmeyer failed to bat 50 deliveries in an innings. And for the last 2 years, Hetmeyer have not batted 50 deliveries in an innings. And he needs to start doing that. So that's where I was disappointed. But a runner ball, more than a runner ball, you can't complain about this innings in particularly. You wish he had gone on further, but he needs to start batting 50 deliveries or more an innings. If, as I said, if Carty had given us a runner ball, we'd have been closer to the target.
Yeah, he did his job. He's there to do that. Yeah. He did his job. All I'm saying.
Bobby, he's a Hetmeyer. Even when he plays T20 cricket, T20 franchise cricket, you realize Hetmeyer, he has been batting like at 6 or coming at 6, 7.
Yeah,
When just at the back end of the innings. So he has not played a lot of 50 overs in the past 2 years. So he's still not in that type of mode where you could play that type of innings really. But he needs to, and his fitness is not up there either. He's not as fit as he could be.
The knock is good for the game. I'm just saying it's a bit streaky innings, and to me, if Hitmeyer is serious about his career,
and there was Rutherford's first. What a shot! What a shot! And there was Rutherford's first ball in ODI cricket, hitting the bowler over his head for 6. Magnificent shot.
That was
a start in the ODI career. 78 meters. And there was Sherfield Rutherford hitting his first ball in ODI cricket for 6 runs. Magnificent.
Yes.
Mr. Henry, I saw your comment, and I'm just going to say I'm going to come by your schools some of these evenings, 1 or 2 of these evenings, to come and give you some assistance, sir, when it comes to some coaching. So I think that your school will probably dismiss somewhere about 3:30 in the evening or so. So I will come by and give you some assistance. Can't promise you every evening, but probably 1 day a week, I will come and give you some assistance.
Yes, so Shea Hope looks to be on the attack now.
Ahmed is going to bowl to Shea Hope. And Hope is hitting that one right back over the bowler's head for 6 runs. Magnificent shot by Shea Hope. And there was Ahmed tossing that one up. And Hope was obliged by hitting him right over his head for 6. Magnificent shot, Bobby.
That was a beautiful shot from the skip.
Yeah, and it's another 50 by Shea Hope. Shea Hope is the most consistent batter in the West Indies team, the most consistent batter in the ODI team. Yeah, thank you, Sir Henry. Thank you very much. And you keep up the good work too at Sport United, sir.
If it shows a bit of form in this match, he could swap places with Carty.
Yeah, Carty's struggling. If it shows a bit of form in the match. Okay. So it's going to be Sherfin Rutherford. He's going to face the leg spinner.
If it shows a lot of form in this match, he could swap place with Carter, seeing that he's struggling a bit. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes. So here comes Boto. Oh, let's try to sweep that one. It's a loud appeal. He's gone. I don't know what is wrong with these players and these sweep shots. And
if that doesn't touch the bat, he's out. It probably hit him high, but he's down on his knee. It hit him in his tummy or something like that. But he reviewed it right away, so maybe there was an edge to it. Let's watch.
Let us see.
He's hoping that height is his friend.
Yes, yes, that's why he reviewed it right away, because it hit him so high. But he was down on his knee. And although it hit him just in the position of his rib cage.
Missing.
Yeah, height might be a factor here.
So while we wait on the review to come up, Merrick, I would have explained this already over the top. Well, good review by Rutherford. I hope it's not Brathwaite that put up his finger so fast again. Was it Brathwaite?
No, it's not.
No.
Okay, it's Chris Brown. Okay.
Chris Brown, not the singer, Chris Brown.
Yeah, not the singer. Poor decision, though, Chris Brown. Poor decision.
He threw it away.
So, I want to say it,
Yeah, over the top. Yeah, missing. So, Rutherford live to fight another day. So, it's not out this thing now. So, it's going to be Ahmed to bowl to Sherfin Rutherford.
Oh.
Rutherford settles. Ahmed comes around the wicket, bowl to Rutherford, and he's pulling that one. He's high in the air. It's gone. Let us see. Oh, he's out. There he was, Rutherford, on the back foot, pulling that one, but all he got was a lot of height, not a lot of distance. and it's caught on the deep mid-wicket area by that looks like
Brook.
is Harry Brook?
Yeah, I think it's Harry Brook.
Is this pressure comes on because we were not rotating at the top, and now these batsmen come and they have to go from ball one?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. I mean, Keith Carty went at a strike rate of 40. You cannot. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. At no batter should be going at a strike rate of 40 in this day and age. Totally unacceptable by Keith Carty.
No, that was a poor shot from Rutherford. Shea Hope already hit a 6. You didn't need to do that.
And here comes Shepherd. We know that Shepherd can hit a long ball. We know of his capability. If he stays there for any length of time, he could put West Indies right back into this match. But it's going to be very, very important for him to bat at least another 5 to 6 overs and stay there with Shea Hope.
I mean, Rutherford is a number 6 batter. At least stay there with Hope. That's your third ball.
Yep.
You hit the first one for 6. You try to sweep the second one. You try to hit the third one for 6.
So he's playing a shutter ball then?
Yeah. Every ball. He's trying to
Ahmed bowled to Shepherd is back and turn that one to the short mid-wicket area for an easy single. That is all they'll get. So Shepherd is off the mark. The score moves on to 14 for 5, and Shea Hope is back on strike.
I want to respond to Merrick. Merrick, I understand the point that you wanted Edmire to bat at number 3, and a number of persons have said that. But I keep on pointing out the point that I made earlier when he got out, that for the past 2 years, Edmire have not faced 50 deliveries in an innings. Do you want someone who has not faced 50 deliveries in an innings for the past 2 years batting at number 3? And that is the issue that I have to put Edmire at number 3. I would not want him there. I would want him probably at number 6 or 7, even 7, because use him as a finisher. No problem with he batting at number 5, but I definitely think that 3 is too high for him.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I don't think you can put Carty. Carty's not gonna bat at 4th. Shea Hope is gonna bat at 4th. I don't think you can put Carty lower than that.
Any lower than that, because now's the time you need persons who can strike the ball at this point in time. So 3 is the best place. If Carty's gonna play, 3 is the best possible place for him to bat.
Yes.
So it's the end of over number 39. The score is on 214 for 5. Shea Hope is on 52 from 53 deliveries, and Shepherd has just faced the 1 ball and he has a single to his name. It's going to be Sam Curran who is going to be back. So is Sam Curran now is going to come to bowl to Shepherd. He passes umpire now. Oh, and he pulls up right there.
Noted, Mr. Henry. Noted, yes. Rutherford is out. Yes, Galen Evans is saying, see what I'm saying about Edmire? Most times he fails to get the job done. If you bet on him, you loses your money. Right now, fear is the key with these batters. Fear.
Yeah, bowl to Shepherd is forward and drives. They don't get a run, and the score means that 214 for 5. So Shepherd is at 1. He just came in after the loss of Rutherford. Shea Hope is going good at 52 from 53 balls. The score 214 for 5. West Indies need a further 112 from 65 balls.
Oh, boy.
And here comes Sam Curran to bowl to Shepherd. Around the wicket, bowl to Shepherd, and Shepherd is that slower ball. He's hitting that one through between the mid in the deep mid-wicket area. They go through for 1. They come back through for 2, and that is all they'll be. So 2 more runs for Shepherd. So the score moves on to 216 for 5. West Indies need a further 110 runs from 64 balls.
How these guys playing baseball? Why they like to hit across the line so much?
You wonder, Bobby, you really wonder why everybody comes and just hitting across It's in
Yeah.
a crossing line.
Both spin and pace. And this looks plumb. Yes, he's out. And there was Shepherd looking to pull that one. Struck him on the back foot.
Is it missing though?
Yeah, he's missing.
Has he reviewed it?
Yeah, he has reviewed it because bowling around the wicket, that looks to be angling down. The natural angle would be down the leg side. So let us see right here.
Yes.
It was a slow delivery.
So Keston Preston, average batting from Rutherford. Brathwaite this time, eh? Very welcome. Exactly, Mr. Brown. Thank you. I think he's talking about Edmire. Yes, Edmire batting at 3. And so Curtis Amute. Welcome, Curtis. Long time don't see. Brainless, senseless cricket by Rutherford.
It seems to have gone way down the leg side. Oh, that's a poor call by. It's a very poor call by Brathwaite. What is Brathwaite doing? I think this umpire is probably one of the poorest in the world. He's a very, very poor umpire, Mr. Brown.
Yes, indeed, he is poor. And he continues to make poor decisions. And I thought when England was batting, he was having a good match. So you have to wonder now, why when West Indies now start batting, he has just suddenly becomes poor. And you have to wonder about the psyche and the psychology of these gentlemen, because he was having a great match while England batted.
And here comes Sam Curran around the wicket now, ball to Shepherd is trying to flick that one. Goes to the man a short final area. They run through for a quick single. That is all there will be. The score moves to 217 for 5. West Indies need a further 109 from 62 balls.
Yes, so who's that?
Curtis
Honored, the brainless, senseless cricket by Rutherford. If he gets dropped from the team, he cannot blame the selectors, but blame himself.
Right. And here comes Sam Curran. He's going to come up the bowl to Hope. Around the wicket, bowl to Hope and down the leg side. The wide is called. So the score goes up by 1 to 218 for 5. West Indies need 108 from 62 balls.
Curtis, that's what happens when you I think maybe he thought he was playing the T10. That's what happens when you play a lot of T10 and T20 cricket. You lose patience.
Here's a comment from Goodwin Curry.
Deep cover area for an easy single. The score moves on to 219 for 5. Hope goes on to 53 from 54 balls.
So Andre, this comment from Goodwin Curry. It said Curtis, he said that Rutherford knows that he cannot waste time and he has to go as he comes in. Do you agree?
I mean, yeah, he couldn't waste any time. You know, it's just that he picked probably the wrong delivery. He just probably got a little bit too, it was too much height, right? But I think the ball was very much there to be hit. He just got it. He didn't get into the middle of the bat, and it got high instead of going the distance.
There's still a lot of time. It's 10 overs left. 10 overs. He had a lot of time.
Yes, but they still need more than 10 runs per over, and he could not afford to waste any deliveries, you know?
You don't have to hit every delivery for 6. He just got in.
So as we come to the final 10 over of the match now, West Indies 220 for 5. Shepherd is on 5. Hope is with him. And Hope has moved on to his half century. Andre, you didn't recognize that Hope have made an half century? I never heard you said it.
No, I did say it. Yeah, I did say it.
Oh, okay, thank you. Ball to Shepherd. Shepherd drives, misses outside the half stump. The ball goes through to the keeper. The score remains at 220 for 5. We are in over number 41 as Riyad Ahmed comes in with a slip. Ball to Shepherd, and Shepherd shaped to sweep at first and then stands up in his crease and pull the ball to the fielder coming off the mid-wicket boundary. They are through for a single. Shepherd moves up to 6. Shea open 53, comes into strike. West Indies 221 for 5. Needed 105 to win from 58 deliveries at this stage. Andrew Mills is saying that Shepherd should bat in front of Rutherford. as Hope squeezed that into the offside, cannot score. The score remains 221 for 5. Hope is on 53. With him is Shepherd on 6. Who is that substitute fielder on the turn it down and look for me, Bobby? He tries to sweep, misses outside the half stump, goes through to the keeper. Butler whipped the bails off, but Hope foot is in his crease and there is no run. 221 for 5. 2 to come in over number 41. As we watch, Ahmed comes in now, bowl to Hope, and Hope just turned this, getting right out to the pitch of the delivery and tuck it under the onside. The fielder comes off the mid-wicket boundary, cannot prevent the second, as the ball just trickled right to the edge of the 30-yard circle and allowed the West Indian batsmen to go through for 223 for 5. Good running there, Bobby.
Yeah, very good running.
That's one delivery to come in over number 41. It is being bowled by Ahmed. West Indies 103 to win from 55 deliveries. Ahmed bowled to Hope and he cuts this away down towards the backward point boundary. The fielder comes across, diving effort, but he could have touched the boundary there. They will have to check this. The batsmen are back for the second run, but they will check it. To me, it looks like 4. It doesn't look all that enthusiasm there, Andre. So at the end of over number 41, West Indies will be 227. Did he touch it? Good work. Good work. He done well. They will only get 2 for that. Andre, good work by the field and the boundary.
Yeah, very, very good work there by the field and the backward point boundary. You know, really good technique there that he showed, preventing 2 precious runs indeed. And I'm very much, just to say the word on this young leg spinner Ahmed, I thought that he bowled pretty well. You know, he bowled with a lot of variety. You know, he disguised his googly pretty well, and it's a really outstanding bowling from the young leg spinner.
Bobby, do you know he's a substitute fielder on the bench, West Indies bench? I need to see it again.
I think it's Ford.
Matthew Ford. Is Matthew Ford he's talking to? I thought it was not Ford, but he was referring to someone who probably is from Antigua, and they are allowing him to just stay with the team. So I never knew it was Ford.
Yeah. Ford is the one that has the bib on.
Okay. I thought it was someone else he was referring to.
Ford is not a part of the 14-man squad?
Yeah, he is.
Yes, cast over the wicket, ball to Rutherford, and he pulls this high in the air, down toward backward square leg over the boundary, 6 runs. Good shot by Shepherd. He went deep in his crease, Bobby, and he hit that away over backward square leg for 6.
Yeah, that's what Shepherd does, you know. Powerful man.
Yes, he didn't matter the fielder. It was a lovely shot into the stand at the bleachers, the ground stand, and that was 6 more runs. You think Shepherd can win it from here, Andre?
Oh, yes. I mean, Shepherd, we know that he goes at this strike rate. You know, he has a very, very good strike rate. So if he stays there for, say, 5 or 6 overs, West Indies will be, you know, right.
Pass over the wicket, ball to Shepherd, outside the stump wide, and he flashes this away. Down to the field on the cover boundary, they go through for a single. Complete your comment, Andre.
Yes, if Shepherd bats there for any length of time, say, you know, bats say 5 or 6 overs, West Indies will be very much still, you know, with a chance. But he needs to stay there because he's a man who can really turn it on. He can hit a long ball, so he needs to bat there for, you know, 5 to 6 overs.
Bobby, at the end of the over, I want you to take that comment from Kirk Mayud for me. As Cars turns at the top of his mark, he bowls to open up, just tuck this off his pad. Indians side, past the umpire. They touchdown for 1. They're coming back for the second, but they change their mind. And so will there be an overthrow? Yes, they will get the overthrow now, so they will still get the 2. And so Hope getting 2 there. A sloppy by England, and England now deciding to give West Indies some of those runs that we gave them earlier. The score moves up now to 234. 234 for 5. West Indies need less than 100 runs to win. 92 to win from 51 deliveries. We are in this as Hope now seconds as we watch now. Carsey comes in now, ball to open up, drives, peel off the edge, straight to the man at backward point. Return comes in, misses. Oh, there's a chance there for Hope to be run out, Bobby. What do you thought, Bobby?
I think they threw at the wrong end. But the fitness level is showing because Hope is batting longer than Shepherd, and Shepherd is the one who is tired.
Right. That is so right. It's
Because
very
Hope wanted the
disappointing.
overthrow, but Shepherd was too tired to run.
Oh, sad. You know, and I really and truly, the players' power in the West Indies camp is too much. Far too much.
You know.
As Carson trying to just make some adjustment in his field. We're gonna watch now. A short third man, a backward point, a sweep on the boundary, extra cover long off. Over the wicket, ball to Shepherd. He tucked this into the onside. They go through for a single. So that would be 8, 10, 11 out of that over so far.
Yes, and well done to Shea Hope. Welcome to the 5,000 club.
Yeah, well done, Shea Hope. Yes, at an average of 51.02 and a strike rate of 77.10. That needs to go up, though, to about 90. And then he will be real world class. He will be in the great category. But he has been doing well so far. If he could get that strike rate up to 90, he will have to rank among the best. Ball to Hope, who tried to drive, but he mistimed the drive. And the score at the end of over 42, West Indies 236 for 5. Do we have a chance, Andre?
Yeah, we still have a chance. And if these two needs to keep going, these two will have to take us deep into the innings, say, until say the 48, 49 over, because there's not much in although we know that Yannick Carrier, he can bat a bit, but I don't think he's that sort of a player who will come and take the game away from you. So these two are the two that is needed to take us close, really
Bobby,
close to the target.
To the comment here.
Yeah, so I said all now Mayers is smiling because he's getting back his place in the team. Carry on Rutherford. Who's that? Carrier and Rutherford's partner seal. Puran and Mayers will be back in the team. I'm not sure about Mayers, For now, Puran has his spot in the team for maybe another year, but I'm not sure about Mayers. His best, the only thing that can save Mayers is his bowling. He adds that 6 option.
Over the wicket, ball to Shepherd, and Shepherd up and over the field and goes down to third man for 4. Lovely shot by Shepherd. Andre, was he lucky or was he in control?
Yeah, let me see that one right there. I've not seen it as yet.
Bobby, what do you think?
Luck, pure luck.
Yes, but it's 4 runs nonetheless. When England batted, we saw a lot of that. So he's saying that it's not 4 that is on the bench, it's Julian. Jay saying it's Julian on the bench.
Oh, okay.
The extra person, not 4, the extra person.
Not 4. Okay. I was wondering where he was, why he was not in the young team.
So this pitched up to Shepherd, and Shepherd hit it high and hard, over long off for 6 runs there. So Shepherd is motoring at this stage. What a shot by Shepherd. 246 for 5, Bobby. He's going at them.
Yes, that one was not luck. That one was pure power. 112 meters.
It's the biggest 6 of the tournament so far, Andre.
Mighty shot. Magnificently played by Shepherd. And we know that he can hit a long ball. When he hits it, it stays it. And if he stays there for any length of time,
run over the wicket, ball to Shepherd, who clips it off his foot down towards mid wicket. They go for a single. The score moves up to 247. Continue your comments.
Yes, we know that if Shepherd stays there for any period of time, West Indies will get very, very close to this target.
Bobby, would you send Morty next?
I would just send him to go and hit, because I feel like Carrier is that more of a stable batter. So if Morty can go out there and let's say hit three or so 6 in about 5 ball, or then would be definitely in.
Yes. Again, now ball to Hope, and Hope drives through the offside, beat the inner circle. The fielder run back from the edge of the circle, field about 10 meters beyond the circle. They go through for a single, 248 for 5. West Indies needing 78 now to win from 44 deliveries. Shepherd comes back into strike. He's on 25. As comes the nose, Shepherd seconds. I am not mad at Rutherford, and the ball that Carter got out was a top one. Okay. As he comes in now, up to the wicket, ball to Shepherd, and Shepherd swings this high in the air, out of the ground. 6 more runs by Shepherd. He's turning on the style. West Indies 254 for 5, Bobby.
You know, I see something with Shepherd. When he bats good, he does not bowl good. When he bowls good, he does not bat good.
So yeah, he's trying to...
He's making up for his bowling.
Yes. So that was an 86-meter 6. So Shepherd is turning it on here now. What a good shot, Andre. Lovely shot by Shepherd.
Magnificent shot indeed.
As he seconds now, as Curran comes in now to Shepherd. Over the wicket, ball to Shepherd, and he drives all along the ground. Down to long off, through for a single. 255 now for 5 at the end of over number 43. Who is in the better position right now, Andre?
I think England, they're still slightly ahead, you know, because you still have 71 runs. They still need at least 10 runs per over. But it is still very much gettable. And the fact that West Indies have 5 wickets in hand, the West Indies still stand a chance. You're still in there, still in this match.
Yes, Andrew Mills is saying it's important not to give Ahmed any more wicket. So Curtis Amew is saying Pooran and Mayers is missing badly, now especially Pooran, no captain. Gentlemen, we have to support those who are playing. We cannot support those who are not playing. So let's support those who are playing, Curtis. I appreciate your comment. Okay, so I'm not going to read any more comment that have Mayers or Pooran name in it. We have to support those who are playing. Let's support those who are playing, gentlemen.
Yes.
That's what we have to do.
And you see, so if we can get another one of those overs, the run rate will be down a lot. Because I think England got maybe 320-something overs, and I don't think we have gotten any overs of going over 20. So I think maybe the last one was the biggest over for us so far.
71 from 42, we should get it. And Andre, there's your friend Dwight Chateau.
It is a lot to ask of Shepherd, but the game basically comes down to the partnership. Do you guys think we should be looking to bring Chase in the next game for Carrier? No, I don't think so. I think Carrier is deserving of another chance.
Carrier did well, you know.
Carrier bowled well, and he had at least two catches dropped off him. One at Dolly. The one at first slip was a bit difficult, but the one that they hit to Moti was really a Dolly, and that should have been taken. So I would stick with Carrier.
Yes, I would stick with Carrier. For Chase,
Atkinson over the wicket down the leg side, and Shepherd whipped this away high in the air. Another 6 down backward of square leg. Lovely Shepherd. What a knock. What a knock Shepherd is playing here. 259 now for 5. West Indies needing 67 to win from 41 deliveries. Lovely shot here, Bobby.
Lovely. He definitely took that lollipop from Atkins. Yes. In Jamaica growing up, we said that was a sweetie chuck.
Bad bowling there, Andre.
Yeah, very, very, very bad line in there by Atkinson.
Atkinson bowled to Shepherd. He took this off his hip. The man at backward square leg comes across field. They go through for a single. 260 now for 5. Shepherd is on 36. Hope is on 61. West Indies needing 66 to win from 40 deliveries here now.
Good running.
Hope need to take charge. Hope need to take charge right now. You know, as Hope seconds. Ball to open. Hope pulls this down to the fielder. Wide of long on. They're gone for one. He comes in trying to prevent the second, but they are back for the second. Brilliant running there by Shepherd. Bobby, he must be blowing hard after that.
Yes, that was brilliant running. Good push from Hope. You know, Hope is really pushing these guys. I don't think Hope is the best as a captain, but, you know, the way how the guy goes out and work, I think everybody should follow him. He should be the standard.
Atkinson ball to Hope, a slower delivery, and Hope drive, misses, it goes through to the keeper. That would what you call a mongoose Andre, is that what you call a mongoose?
Indeed. And he was trying to hit the cover of the ball, missed it completely, threw to the keeper, and no run scored.
That one would have ended on the beach, Bobby.
Yeah, he really went hard after that one.
Yes. Oh, that's a bumper by Atkinson. Well bowled, wide signal by the umpire though, but good. That was good because Hope was screeching on the front foot and he dug the thing short. And so Curtis Amute is asking Dwight, Mr. Dwight Chatto, I would bring in Chase for Yannick for the next game. So, yeah, Dwight Chatto, there's Curtis Amute agreeing with you. As Atkinson bowl to open up, just guide this into the offside. They go through for a single, allowing the ball to come to him and just dab it into the offside. Good batting there, Bobby, by Hope.
Yes.
Would you ask Shepherd to continue to go hard at this time, Andre, or no, to knock it around that it has come down below our strike rate of 150?
I mean, I'd still ask him to keep on going, because we don't, you don't want. I mean, Hope is the man who is over there to knock it around and Shepherd, keep on, hitting the ball, because we still don't want the run rate to climb from here on, so we still need for him to keep on going, and he's in that sort of a mood right now where he's tracking really well.
Wide signal, the score moves up now to 265 as Shepherd seconds. Atkins is on his way now to Shepherd. He comes in now over the wicket, ball to Shepherd, and Shepherd got one that he's trying to pull, taken on the body. He looks like he's hit on the Formula Jewel, is he? He's in trouble there. Was he hit on the Formula Jewel there, Andre?
Yeah, he seems to be in that trouble, but he'll be all right. He'll be fine.
I think he was on his hip. That your waist, that bone right there.
Okay. So West Indies really looking on top now. So Curtis agreeing with Dwight. So Dwight finally has someone that agree with him. What a change, Andre.
Oh, a change indeed. Yeah, but
Goodwin Curry, yes, we are aware. Yes, thank you for bringing that to our attention. Yes, but we heard about it on a number of occasions. And so, yes, he's 36. Yes, Valerie, welcome, Valerie. It's a long time. I guess because West Indies not playing Valerie, we have not been seeing you. Michael Douglas is saying, Carrier ball well up until the 7th over. Yes, he did. He did that 8th over that went for 21 runs. West Indies cricket's regressing when fitness took back bench. That is true. Yes, you can't have fitness can't take back bench, Valerie or is as
very good running.
Sam Curran, he will be bowling to Shea up here now. Curtis Ahmed ball to open, Hope moves across his stump. Sam Curran saw him moving across the stump and firing at the stump. He dug it out. Brilliant run in there. The return comes in, but Butler dropped the ball and Hope is back for the second. The score moves up now to 267 for 5. Brilliant run in there, Bobby.
Very good running by Shea Hope.
Curtis Amute is saying that Shepherd is a key. If he stayed there, the game is over for the Englishman. Lol. Okay, Mr. Casanova says spectator signal a wide. As Sam Curran turns now, he begins to move in. He leans forward past the umpire over the wicket, ball to Hope, and Hope flat batted this. Down to long on for a single. The score moves up to 268 for 5. 58 needed from 34 deliveries. Match on, Andre.
Very much on indeed. Very much on. And Shepherd is playing a blind of an innings right here. And he has brought West Indies right back into this game. And if he keeps on going, I have no doubt that West Indies will overall this total.
Yes, as we watch now, as Shepherd seconds. Curran begins to move in now. Over the wicket, ball to Shepherd. And Shepherd top edge this. Wow, he was looking to hit that over mid-wicket, but he got the top edge and it flew down to third man for 4. Lucky there, Bobby.
They say fortune favors the brave.
Yes, you make your own luck. That's what they say in cricket. Indeed, Andrew Miles, fruititious. Brian H. is saying, let's go Shepherd. Let's go West Indies. So he was looking at his edge shift. That was the reason why he didn't connect. So maybe if West Indies lose by 2 runs, it was Shepherd who didn't look at the ball long enough that you could probably blame in the end. But we're not going to lose. Curran to Shepherd, and Shepherd drives. Down to long on for a single. The score moves, the fielder sending that return with some vengeance there. The score moves up to 253 for 5. Andre, your comments?
Yes, really good going by Shepherd and Shea Hope. Shea Hope is still going at a run of ball. Let us not forget that the innings that he's playing, and he's showing all great fitness level right here.
Yes, indeed. Beautiful innings, wonderful innings by Shea Hope, playing a captain knock. Curran over the wicket, ball to open. He swings this high over mid wicket, out of the ground. The fielder make a desperate effort, but he's too short. He needed to be on a ladder. Great shot, Bobby Hope, turning it on.
Yes, that was well done by the skip. I like to see Sam Curran treated like this.
Yes, man, he came out batting in shades and laughing. Yes, man. You know, taking these things for granted, but welcome to the Caribbean, Sam Curran. The West Indies is putting up a strong reply here now. Match on. This is going right down to the wire, it appears at this time.
Yeah, I think Hope should just tell Shepherd just to not swing that hard.
As Hope hit this down to long on, they go through for a single. 46 now needed from 30 deliveries. Finish your point, Bobby, at the end of over number 5. Finish your point.
Yeah. I'm saying Hope should just tell Shepherd to just watch the ball a bit more. He's swinging with his head, so just watch it a bit more, like before. And I think we'll take this game right away from England.
Yes. Andre, 46 needed from 30 deliveries. This is in West Indies' favor?
I think it's in West Indies' favor now, because we still have 5 wickets in hand, and all the momentum is now with the West Indies, and I think that the English bowlers, the English fielders are looking a bit dejected. So it's just for us now to keep our head, and we should take this on.
Would you go to somebody like Jack Wilkes and bowl some spin? Because we see the pacers traveling, but the spinners never.
Yeah, but for the part-time spinner, I wouldn't want to risk that now.
Hope trying to swing this away. Got the bottom portion of the bat, and it goes out to mid-wicket. The bowler in his follow-through field, but the batsmen go through for a single. Shepherd is back on strike. He's on 41. Hope is on 75. And what a masterful innings here Hope is playing. Shepherd comes and blasts it away, but it was nicely set up by Hope, and in part by Hope and Edmire partnership. That was a good partnership, and the opening pair also did well. Let's watch now as Shepherd seconds. Atkins over the wicket, wide outside the half stump, but Shepherd was giving himself room. No wide signal by the umpire. The score remains at 281 for 5 after 46.2 overs. And Bobby, Shepherd needs to stand still.
Yes. He's swinging from the hip. He's just swinging all over the place. He just needs to stand still like before.
Yes, he needs to stand still, and Atkins comes in, ball to Shepherd, and he looks to pull that away, hit him very high. Why do you appeal for that? I don't like it. They go through for a single. I always ask myself, when bowlers appeal for those things, when they are batting or their batsman is batting, do they want the umpire to give those out? So why appeal for it when you are bowling? This is good though. This is good so far. And they should win from here.
Yeah, that's a one.
Atkins to Hope, short. That will signal wide. One over the shoulder, not wide signal though. Good delivery there from Atkins. Good defensive delivery. 282 for 5. This has been a good over by Atkins, Bobby.
Yeah, very good over. I mean, let's just hope we can get a 6 out of it or something.
Yes, but that looked high though, Andre.
Yeah, that was way going over the top there from Atkinson. But
As
nevertheless,
both turn this one down back with a square leg, they go through for a single. The score moves up to 283 for 5. Go ahead.
yeah, nevertheless, it's a very good over by Atkinson. Really good comeback.
Let's watch now. Final delivery of over number 46. Atkinson moves into Shepherd down the leg side. This will be a wide, definitely. So Jos Butler is reviewing it because he thinks it comes off Shepherd. And because the umpire signal a wide, Jos Butler chooses to review. Very interesting decision because he wants the replay to show that it comes off the bat. But that is, I think Brathwaite is saying that that is not in the rule because there's no way it could be out. So the umpires are going to discuss it. That is not in the rule, though, you know. You are not allowed to review. You are not allowed to review this in the IPL. You can review it, but you're not allowed to review it. What do you think about that, Bobby?
I think he thought he was in the IPL because I was wondering if you review it, would you then lose the review, even if it showed that it was not a wide?
Yes. So he's not allowed to review it because it's not an appeal for a wicket. That is not in this game. But I understand Butler's decision to do the review. I would probably have done it as we watch Atkinson comes in now to bowl to Shepherd, and Shepherd dab this into the offside to the man at backward point, and they go through for a quick single, well run. Earlier in the game, we weren't running these singles. So what's the difference now? The fielder is back on the edge of the circle, Andre?
I think the difference is Shea Hope. Shea Hope is pushing Shepherd to run, and even when Hetmeyer was there, he also pushed Hetmeyer. The earlier batters, the likes of Carty, you know, and even King to a lesser extent, they were not so too eager to run these sharp singles. So Shea Hope has made a difference, you know, and I think that is one thing where Shea Hope has improved tremendously over the last year or so is his running between the wickets. He has really improved in that regard.
Bobby, do you think Carty had batted too slow?
Probably. He was just not middling it, but that's going to happen sometime. It's just not this day, today.
Let me say this, Bobby. Carty batted too slow, but you cannot drop him for that. He batted too slow, but it was just one of those days. You hope that he comes in the next match and he batted at 70. Now, if he bats in the next match at 40 and the other one at 40, then there's a problem. Cross over the wicket, wide outside the half stump, good shot by Shepherd. He hedged it down to third man, 4 runs. Highly productive shot. Very highly productive shot. You could have drove it prettily to the man at cover and get none. But you hedge it between the keeper and shot, third man, down to the boundary for 4. Highly productive shot there, Andre.
Well placed by Shepherd. Well placed, and you know, four really good runs for the West Indies.
Yes, man. So do you agree with me, Bobby? If he comes in the next match and strike at 40 again, and the next one and come at 40 again, there's an issue. Carson over the wicket, ball to Shepherd, and he drives to the looking good there, to the fielder at the edge of the cover circle, and they go through for a single. 290 now for 5. West Indies needing 36 from 22 deliveries. You agree, Bobby?
No, I don't agree that he should be dropped because look at it.
No, I didn't say he should be dropped for the series. I'm saying that the next match, he comes again and strike at 40. And the next match again after that, he comes again and strike at 40. Then we have a problem. Slashes this away, down to the cover boundary for 4. Diving effort, the fielder cannot stop it. Good shot by 294 for 5 in this. Shepherd is on 47. Shea Hope moves up to 80. Another masterful innings here by Shea Hope, Andre.
Oh, very well played here by Shea Hope. Very well played by the number 1 batter for the West Indies team. And he's really, really taking on the mantle here and playing a magnificent innings for the West Indies. Playing a magnificent innings for his team.
Yes, indeed. That's Hope Seckers. Atkinson ball to Hope and he swings this high in the air. The man at the mid-wicket boundary just stepped over the rope and watch it sails over his head. Shepherd punched the gloves with some aggression there. Good shot by Hope. Bobby is turning it on.
Yes. He's showing them why he's so highly rated.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It was short. It never got up. And Hope pulled it away high over mid-wicket. And so West Indies now have crossed the 300 here. And they have crossed it. West Indies have crossed it here. And Vivian Richards must be smiling. You cannot see his eyes, but he must be smiling. Exactly 300 for 5. 26 needed from 20 deliveries. And West Indies must be favourite to win at this stage, Andre.
Oh, big time favorite at this point in time. With Hope they're going great guns and Shepherd they're partnering. West Indies are in charge right here.
Yes, West Indies are in charge at this stage. As Carsey comes in to bowl to Hope, and Hope drives down to long off. They go through for a single, 301 for 5. Hope moves up to 87. 26, 25 needed now.
And I cannot, Carlton, I cannot, overemphasize the fitness level of Shea Hope. For a man to keep 50 overs and come to bat, for most of the innings, it's tremendous.
Yes, that's indeed. That's what we want our players to be like. Carson to Shepherd and Shepherd drive. I love this from Shepherd all along the ground, down to long off. He moves up to 48 at the end of over number 47, 302 for 5, Bobby.
This is a thriller. Who said 50 over game is dead?
Andre, is it dead, Andre?
There's still life. There's very much life in it, and we saw it from the World Cup that there's still some life in 50 overs cricket. Probably I need a little change here and there, but there's still some life in 50 overs cricket.
Well, this match is so interesting that I don't know why we should change it. I don't know. I don't see any change. It could be a little faster though. Once the bowler is ready, the batsman must be ready. And if he's won 3 times, then he should get 5 runs penalty. Atkinson into Shepherd, and Shepherd out. That plum in front, that's out this time now. Shepherd gone. He reviews it. That means he got an inside edge. But that looked very straight. He reviewed it right away though. It means he got an inside edge. I would think so. Dexter Clemens, welcome to the show. Thank you very much, Dexter Clemens. We appreciate that. I think we got this, and Shepherd remains there. It's certainly. Let's watch this. Unless he got an edge to it. No, he's out leg before. He should not have reviewed that. He clearly misses it, what he thinks he hits. It misses the bat by a mile. And he chooses to review it. And he's dead leg before. So why did he do that? He's plumb. Dead leg before, it misses the bat by a mile. He reviewed it right away. That was selfish of Romario Shepherd. Very selfish there. And so he's out. So Shepherd out for 48. He reviewed it and do not like this. Should he have reviewed it, Andre?
I guess because he has 2 reviews remaining, he's probably hoping for something to run in his favor, and the fact that Brathwaite has got so many decisions wrong, he said, okay, let me just try my luck here.
So Shepherd, as Joseph is coming to the crease, but I would have not. Well, I would have not gone for Joseph here. I would have definitely stayed with. I would have definitely stayed with Carrier, Andre. Do you think Joseph should have come? 24 from 17, Carrier should have come.
Or even Morty, because Morty is a left. Is Morty? Wait, does Morty right-handed or left-handed? I'm not trying to remember here.
I don't quite remember. Probably I don't quite remember. But I would have definitely asked Morty to bat.
Yeah, because
I would have definitely not Carrier. Carrier is the one who I would have sent to the crease. Morty is a left-handed batsman. So Morty bats left hand. So
because Morty to me must bat ahead of Joseph too, because Morty, I think Morty is very much capable. You're not saying that Joseph is not capable, but, and the fact that he's a left-hander, I would have even gone for Carrier before Joseph.
Bobby, would you have put Joseph into bat at number 8 instead of Carrier?
No, it would be Carrier Moti in front of Joseph.
Atkinson to Joseph, who tap this into the offside. They go through for a quick single. The score moves up now to 303 for 6. There's a little bit of nervousness here. 23 needed from 16 deliveries, 4 wickets in hand. Match on. This is a thriller. This is what we want to see, Andre.
Very much so, very much so. I'm wondering too, because if Joseph is now the vice captain, they say, all right, Joseph, you're the vice captain. You're gonna show us some of the responsibility and show us what you got.
Atkinson to open, slash this away, down to the field and the cover boundary. He has to come to his right. They touch down and they go back for the second comfortable. The score moves up now to 305 for 6. We have seen it though, that even when he was not the vice captain, he pulled rank and Moti a number of times in the past. Bobby, we have seen that in the past.
Yeah, we have seen that in the past, but I think Moti time will come, and like you say, he's pulled rank because he's there longer than Moti, so he uses. I don't know if it's him or if it's the management.
It's player power in this team, so I definitely think it is him. Player power run West Indies cricket. And until we change that, the team won't improve, but we hope that they will win this match. It looks very good so far. Win or lose, this is a good showing. No one can criticize this effort. We want to win though. In ball to open up, short delivery, and pulls it away down towards mid-wicket. It's another 2. They are running very hard, and Joseph is easily back for the second. The score moves up now to 307. 1 delivery to come in over number 48. 19 to get from 13 deliveries. This match is going right down to the wire. Brian H. definitely thinks that Joseph pull ranks. Could we get a no ball right now? Atkins ball to open up, tap that Shepherd, Joseph charging down the crease, down the wicket, but he was sent back by Hope at the end of over number 48. 307 for 6. How do you see this, Andre?
It's still pretty interesting. West Indies, I still think, has advantage right here. The fact that Hope is still there, they still have 4 wickets in hand. And once, I think that the only way that England can probably win this match is if they bowl West Indies out. Right?
Thank you,
so once West Indies bat, I think they'll win.
Thank you, Galen, but it came up on the screen, so thank you very much, Galen. Bobby Dexter is saying Joseph will swing his bat. Remember against the Tigers in Guyana, Joseph made a 50 plus, but we don't necessarily need someone to swing their bat when you need 18 from 19 from 12 deliveries and the captain is at the crease.
Yeah, I guess if he gets a 6 and gets out, it would be good.
Okay, so a 6 and a 4 and out, or a 6?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean. But I would definitely send Carrier, who should be the best, is the more accomplished batsman. There's no should about it. Carrier is definitely more accomplished batsman, right, Andre?
Yeah. Yes, he is, and he batted pretty well in the Super 50 competition just now.
And Brian H is agreeing with us. Joseph needs to stop this foolishness. He had better do something with the bat, or I will be pissed. Wouldn't you be, Bobby?
I would.
Okay. As Sam Curran now turns at the top of his mark, he looks up, very meticulous here now. He's going to come in over the wicket. Ball to Alzaro Joseph, who hit this high in the air, down towards the cover fielder, who on the boundary, comes in off the boundary field, send the return in. Shea Hope is back on strike, 18 needed from 11. West Indies needs Shea Hope to be on strike, Andre.
Yes, indeed. They need Shea Hope, and they need Shea Hope to bat right through to the end because they cannot afford to leave it down to the bowlers.
Should Shea Hope make 100, we expect West Indies to win, right, Bobby?
Yes. If Shea can make 100, then we win. I think we win.
Yeah. Yes, that is so true. So Sam Curran now just walking back to his mark. Let's see what will happen here. Shea Hope, the West Indies captain, is on 91, on the verge of another ODI 100. He must be one of the best ODI batsmen going around. If he can get that strike rate up from 70. Oh, that's a full toss, and he hit it high and hard over long on for 6. Oh, what a shot. Was that a no ball, Andre?
Oh, it looks, I don't think it's a no ball, but I think that's what I do think, though. It was a magnificent shot by Shea Hope. Brilliant shot over the mid-wicket here for 6.
Bobby, is Sam Curran panicking after winning the play of the World Cup, of the T20 World Cup in 2022? He has failed to reproduce that form. Bobby?
Yeah. Since after that World Cup, Sam Curran hasn't looked the Sam Curran that was at the World Cup. Maybe that's what IPL does.
Yeah. Well, apparently his team did not renew his contract, right? He was released. I think he was released from the Punjab Kings. Yes, he was released.
And he was the highest paid player for them, right? I think
yes,
so.
He was the highest paid player and he was released. I think probably they're going to pick somebody like Rachin. You know?
Yep.
He's going to start a bidding war in a couple of weeks' time.
And missed. I
think drive outside the half stump, misses, goes through to the keeper. That ball well bowled. Sam Curran, 12 needed from 9. Joseph is on 2. Hope is on 97. I don't like this because they are not showing us the field. You know, so we can have a understanding of the field. So that was a good delivery, though. I think Hope should stand still, though. Don't give himself that much room. He's on 97. As we watch Sam Curran over the wicket, ball to Hope, and Hope it is high and hard. Magnificent 100 by the West Indies captain. He moves up now to 103. 6 more runs. 320 for 6. West Indies need 6 to win from 8 deliveries. Andre, West Indies should win from here. And
they should win, and it's a magnificent 100 from Shea Hope. I think this 100 from Shea Hope is right up there with what, you know, in terms of his probably top 300 that he has produced for West Indies in ODI cricket. This is a magnificent 100 from Shea Hope.
Yeah, indeed. 6 runs needed from 8 deliveries now. Curran ball to Hope, and he pulls us away again, high in the air, over the tops, another 6 there, and Shea Hope won this in style. West Indies won by 4 wickets. Magnificent knock from Shea Hope. Well done, West Indies, and they start the series with a victory.
Magnificent. Magnificent by Shea Hope. Magnificent by the captain. A magnificent knock. I think this 100 by Hope, I rank it probably as his best ODI 100 that I've seen him played. Great innings in a chase. Chasing a very, very good total. Great done. Well done by Shea Hope.
Bobby, what's your thought on this innings from Shea Hope?
Beautiful innings. You know, showing his class, showing why he's world class. You know, and it's just an amazing innings from Hope.
Yes. And it was a total team effort. It shows that the pitch was good. The pitch was good for batting. And our bowlers bowl well. And credit must be given to someone like Thomas. Because he bowled well, Moti bowled well. So West Indies bowled well overall because this pitch was good to bat and it was a belter.
It was a belter. And the thing about Curran, I realized that Curran was the man who was targeted. They said, all right, the spinner, you know, we're going to take what we get from spinners, but they targeted Curran and they really went after him in no uncertain terms.
Yes, it appears that they did went after Sam Curran. His bowling was it all over the park. 9.5 overs, none for 98. He was going at almost 10 runs and over there.
Yes.
Yeah, he almost made a century.
Yeah. Totally destroyed him.
If West Indies never won the match, you would have made a century because it's 98 and probably they will hit another 6 off that next ball.
Yes.
So just Robert
But
Mannings,
if my memory
well done,
serves me right
with
also.
Douglas. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Andre.
Isn't this the highest run chase by West Indies in the Caribbean?
Well, there's something to look at, but that's very interesting, Andre. It could well be. Bobby, from memory, is it? Can someone in the chat tell us if it is the highest run chase?
I know it's the highest run chase in Antigua. I'm not sure if it's the highest run chase.
Yeah, that much I'm sure of.
Indies.
Is Shea Hope the man of the match?
It has to be.
Without a doubt, Shea Hope is the man of the match. Because when Shea Hope came into bat, West Indies were just over 102, and Carty slowed it up, tremendously. And Shea Hope was the man who was a glue and who held the innings together and who took it home with an over and a ball to spare. Magnificent innings from Shea Hope. And as I said before, I think this is the best ODI innings that I've seen Shea Hope play for West Indies.
What about Shepherd, 48 from 28 deliveries, striking at 171.42? What do you say about that innings from Shepherd?
Greatly
brilliant.
And
it was. Oh, you want to go, Bobby?
Yeah. Go on, Andre.
Yeah, it's a very, very crucial knock from Shepherd, because I think Shepherd took a lot of pressure off Shea Hope, right? So that 48 was a very, very crucial knock from Shepherd, and it helped Shea Hope to really, to be there and to see us through at the end.
Yes, what a wonderful start to the series by the West Indies. And please remember, slash a like on the video, click on that subscribe button. Let us get up to 11,000 today. We are just probably about 600 away from 11,000. We could get up to 11,000. And don't forget the Western Union link. I'm going to pin the link in the comment section of the video. It is also in the video description. If you are sending money from the United States, use Western Union. Click on that link and register and use Western Union to send the money. As well, Francis is saying, congratulations to Captain Shea Hope and the gallant West Indies team. We have silenced the naysayers. Bobby, coming to you first. How does Desmond Haynes feel at this time? What are the emotions you think going through Desmond Haynes at this time?
I mean, I think he's happy. He will be taking credit for the team. I don't think he'll feel any way. I think he'll definitely be happy, and that he has no pressure on him because we did not lose the game.
Yes. Mr. Casanova is saying that Shepherd won us this game. But I think, Mr. Casanova, that would be unfair to say to the rest of the players, because it was a total team effort. Because at the halfway stage of the innings, you could say that Shepherd ball is 10 overs for 77 runs. You could say that probably Shepherd was too expensive. So I would not single out anyone to say they won us the game. Shepherd conceded 77 runs from his 10 over. He played a brilliant innings, but it was a total team effort. Well played, Alec Athanaze, Brandon King, Shimron Etmire, Shepherd, and of course the captain Shea Hope, who I think is the man of the match. Do you think we should single out Shepherd to say he won the game, Andre?
No, not at all. Because I mean, Shea Hope innings has been really, really magnificent and really crucial. And so too the openers. Let us not forget, the foundation that the openers made, that the openers gave us. That was a solid foundation that helped, the likes of Hope and Shepherd to do what they did at the back end. But it was a total team effort. So we can't say that Shepherd, won us the game all by himself.
Yes, Bobby. So after all the controversy, this is a good win where West Indians can unite around, because despite all the controversy, we all support the West Indies. That's the unifying thing,
Yes.
The West Indies team.
Exactly. I mean, I wanted Bravo to play, but guess what? Bravo's not there. We have to move on. We have to support who is there. That's simple as that.
Murray Fagan. Bobby, Murray Fagan was here with us at the start this morning. And the second thing she said is that victory for West Indies. And here's Marie Fagan saying, "No, if hooray to my West Indies. Back from church, good job. I'm so proud of you, West Indies. Congratulations." She's always here with us, Bobby.
Yeah, she was here early in the morning. She's one of West Indies' biggest fan and one of the biggest fans of the show. So big up, Marie.
Yes, the second game is on Wednesday. Gonna be action pack also. Where is Sheldon Simmet? We're looking forward to see Sheldon Simmet. There's something I was gonna say, but it missed me right now. Oh, I remember. Andre, if England lose this white ball series in the West Indies, is it the loss of Jos Butler as a captain for India white ball team?
That's a very, very tough one, you know. Why I say it's tough, because I think that you realize that a lot of England, they're seasoned players, they're more experienced players, they're not on the tour. If you realize that the bowlers, I doubt if any of those bowlers have bowled 20 overs. It's a very pretty young team, you know. So I don't think, you know, I don't think it'd probably be the last of Jos Butler. But what Jos Butler though, not probably as a captain, but as a player himself, as a batter, I think he's under tremendous pressure, because Butler has not performed for England with the bat for quite a long time.
Bobby, when we look at that England team that was at the World Cup, David Milan will be 40 by the next World Cup. You have Ali, what's his name? Whatsoever Ali's name? Moeen Ali. Bairstow, you know, Wood. When you look at those players, if England is going to build for the 2027 World Cup, more or less this is the squad that they're going to build with. This is the core of the squad that they're going to build with, Bobby. Do you think that they can afford to have Jos Butler getting his statics wrong and not scoring any runs?
I think they're gonna stick with him. I don't think they can afford to, but Root is gonna come back. He hasn't been on much form either. So, but this is, to me, this is pretty much the core of the team that they're gonna use, especially with Crowley and Duckett and Phil Salt, and you know, most of the guys are going to be there.
Yes. Yeah, Goodwin, Corey. We always do that on the cricket forum, you know. We express our opinion when we are not satisfied with the selection. But one of the things we always do on the cricket forum is to back the 11 that takes the field. Andre, what are your wrap-up comments?
A very, very good victory for the West Indies, and it shows that we do have some, you know, talent in the West Indies. We do have some depth in, you know, some talent in terms of our batting. Much work is needed in terms of our bowling, because I think the bowlers are far too inconsistent. But from what we're seeing from the batting, I think it is shaping up nicely. We have Athanaze opening the innings with Shea Hope, with Brandon King, and Shea Hope in the middle. Shea Hope at number 4 is critical, and if Shimron Hetmyer can find himself, get himself fit, and in any form of form, I think that we could, you know, it argues well for us. But very good victory for the West Indies.
Yes. Michael Douglas is reminding us that he did say, I remember the comment, Michael Douglas. I don't remember if it came from you, but I definitely remember the comment. Bobby, your closing remarks?
Yeah, very, very, very good victory from us. I like the batting pair of Athanaze and King. Hope to see them again on Wednesday. It was a very good all-round performance from us. We were very sloppy though in the field. I want to see that improve. The fielding must improve if we are gonna get better. But it shows that we have talent. We have batting depth. You know, we have bowling depth. It shows that we have talent if we work hard.
Yes. So Evan Johnson is saying that, oh well, finally I can say, finally you make my heart glad. Please keep it up. So I think he's referring to Hope and probably and the rest of the team. Marie Fagan, I'm really proud of our batsmen. I agree with you, the bowlers need improvement. Thank you all for being here. It was a pleasure. And see you again on Wednesday, as we'll be back tomorrow morning to talk about the West Indies emerging players game. They should win that easily. And so this is a good step for the West Indies emerging players. West Indies have won the 105th, the 103rd match between England and the West Indies. Thank you all for being here. And remember, Western Union is the fastest, easiest way to send money. Bye until Wednesday. Have a good evening now.